rogue, getting up at 2 in the morning.
Oh, days.
Guys, I'm so sorry I'm late, and I really mean it. That's so lame that I have it scheduled for 7 and then I show up 10 minutes late. I am so sorry. I am just dragging ass. Although I did go to sleep at 9 yesterday, and I slept until about 5, and then my back was screaming. I don't think I can be in bed for what was it? That makes it 8 hours. That's my limit.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's a
can
long
you
time.
8 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear you say that. Dude, it was screaming. I tried on my side. I tried the pillow between the legs. I tried on the back with my feet under my legs. My back just starts screaming. It's just like this slow pain that creeps in every time I change positions, and then it just starts escalating. Sucks.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah. I did not wake up in a good mood. Not in a bad mood, but just like I would just like to be one of those people one time would be like, "I slept for 12 hours." Yeah, I do have to apologize. It's so lame. Jody, I appreciate you. It's so fucking lame to show up late like that. I mean, a minute late, a minute early, whatever, but 10 minutes? Like, I looked at my clock and it was 7:07, and I was still just like, "God, you suck, Sevy." No, not sex positions. Just talking about just fucking sleep. But can I tell you something, Caleb? It makes me feel good that you have that issue too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't lay in bed for longer than like probably 7 hours because then I have the same thing. Like my low back or my hip just starts seizing up and it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, and I paid I slept perfectly last night, the whole night, didn't get up to take a piss, nothing, and I paid the price for it. I got a good night's sleep, but my back paid the price for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but another thing that happened I noticed is because I was getting up at 2 in the morning, 3 days in a row or whatever the fuck, 2:30 or 3, whatever time I was getting up, my shitting was off schedule. And I'm normally like, I shit like clockwork, and so I knew
Like,
last night when I went to bed, I was just farting up a storm, and then this morning I took 3 huge shits, like the kind that leave piles that come out of the water, 3. I took
that's
1.
nuts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It all caught up to you finally.
I
Just
I guess,
everything's
and
come out.
it came out like, they were like logs, but I could tell, like, they looked like they were made out of paste. You know, when I looked at them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, the holy trinity of shits. Thank you, Jesus, yes. It's crazy.
Jesus has spoken.
My
He knows.
dad, my dad told me I remember one time, I don't remember how old my dad was, but I flew into an airport, and like, I needed to be picked up at 3 in the morning, and he was pissed at me, and I was like, "That sucks, my dad's pissed at me, he should love me and wanna pick me up." But now I'm like, "Oh, now I get it." At 52, like, I do not wanna get up at 3 in the morning.
Like when you got to take your kids to soccer practice after you've had like 12-hour day of work. You're like,
I
fuck this.
guess, I guess I never had that. Work?
Yeah.
Work?
Well, yeah.
I did see
That's
I
my
saw an
dad.
I saw this interview with Sydney Wells and Brooke Wells, and Sydney Wells said they were both on stage together, and I heard Sydney say, "Yeah, I had a job. I forget what she did, but for 5 years she had a job somewhere like McDonald's or front desk at a dentist office or something. She had some job for 5 years, and then she looked at Brooke Wells and she goes, "And you've never had a job?" I was like, "Wow,
What?
yeah,
She's just always done CrossFit and
I
gone to
guess,
college.
yeah, just straight out of college to CrossFit."
Fuck, that's crazy.
Sevi, how'd you find Josh Cedar? I think just on Instagram. I think maybe I saw he was on Alex Stein's show. Um, and then I think I'd seen him on Instagram before. He had a bunch of shit that went viral, and then I saw him on Alex's show, and then I just sent him out a DM. I send
This
out
guy?
probably.
You're having this guy on the show?
I think he was on The Bachelor.
Yes.
Yeah. Did
You're
you
really
watch?
dipping your toe into mainstream media.
Yeah, this guy's coming on. Hey, do you
This is
watch The
nuts.
Bachelor? Did you see that season of The Bachelor?
I don't remember him exact. I remember his face, but I don't remember what season he was on. But yeah, I think I remember seeing him.
I when we had Luke Parker on, I watched The Bachelor, and there's no fucking way I'll ever watch that show again. I thought it was the most. I seriously, of all the things I've ever watched on TV, it was the most vile part of humanity I've ever seen. It's basically dudes just fucking a chick and like trying to marry her. Or something. It's so fucking.
Goes the other way
gross.
too.
Okay, the other way.
Yeah, women throwing themselves at men.
Sure. Yeah. The whichever way it goes, like there's no part of that kind. Like there's nothing. For me, it was just gross. I thought it was horrible. I wanted nothing to do with those people.
I love the drama. It's so
I bet.
much
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I get that.
And I just love talking shit on them. It's so much fun to watch. I started watching like the Golden Bachelor one, which is like 50 and over. Like I can't do that. It's too sad. Everybody's like, "Oh, my partner died," or whatever, and you're like, "Oh, I don't need that."
Hold on. I appreciate you calling. I need help today. I'm glad Caleb's here too. Happy Veterans Day, Caleb.
Oh, thanks.
Hello?
Hey,
it's Rosie.
Hey, Rosie. Rosie, look, I'm doing my part. I'm entertaining a veteran today.
Oh, wow.
Can you be a veteran while you're still in? Is he still in even though he's a veteran?
I mean, he served, so I feel like, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right.
Yeah. Thank you to all the veterans out there today and every day, not just today. But no, I wanted to call in. I did my L1 this weekend.
Oh, how was it?
Oh, it was awesome. It was incredible. Yeah, I learned a lot. I've been doing CrossFit since 2012, so it was kind of a good refresher, to be honest.
Who are the teachers there? The L1 team. I wonder if I know them.
Joe Westerlin.
Oh wow.
Oh shit.
He's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, isn't he amazing?
Oh my, he's amazing, absolutely incredible. Jessica, I can't remember her last name. She's from Iowa, and then
a short brunette. A short brunette.
Yes.
Yeah, I had her too.
Very short. And then Casey Good.
Is that a boy or a girl? Is that a boy or a girl?
A boy.
Okay.
A boy.
Him?
He's definitely not a.
I don't remember. I don't know a lot of the new staff. I don't know, but when we used to, when we used to feature back in the day, the L1 staff a lot, and when we did that, it was a lot of people really wanted to become L1 staff, so everyone on the team was hot. It was cool. It was like every chick and guy was a sweet piece of ass. I don't know how it is these days, but Joe's kind of a throwback to the day when we were getting like hot dudes. He's cool as shit.
Dude, he is so freaking cool. And he's a firefighter. His wife is a cop.
Yeah.
Like, he's super. Yeah, he was awesome. He gave me a lot of shit because I sound like a Euchre. So he's like, I don't know how you people in Wisconsin talk, but you sound like a Euchre. And I was like, oh, thanks.
You know, it was Joe's wife. It was Joe's wife who brought booty shorts to CrossFit. She was the first one ever to wear booty shorts in a competition.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was Stacy Tovar.
No, this was she trained at the same gym as Stacy, so probably Stacy got it from her. But this chick at the 2009 games wear a pair of red booty shorts. I want to see, maybe I can find a picture. Libby CrossFit
Libby
red. Yeah. His wife is so fucking hot, it's crazy.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah, I kind of creeped on his Instagram.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was absolutely incredible. I met a lot of people from all over the state of Wisconsin. People came up from Illinois, and then one girl was from Missouri. And there was one guy there that had never done CrossFit in his whole entire life. And it was absolutely incredible because he had no idea what a front squat was, an overhead squat. So it was cool.
Let me see if I can pull up a picture of her. Yeah, that is always cool when there's someone there who hasn't done CrossFit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
sure.
there they are. That's her. Yep. She was the first one to show up at a comp like that. And the rest is history.
Dang.
Yeah, now everyone's half naked.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Basically, yeah.
God bless her
Basically.
soul.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just wanted to give a little shout out because the L1 was, like I said, I've been doing CrossFit since 2012, but it was a good like refresher on movement and like nutrition and just how it all gets put together. And it's just cool to hear like things that Greg Glassman talked about for the L1, and they still use it to this day. And it's just cool because, like, you know, being able to listen to Greg Glassman on your show it's just so cool to put them both together and actually hear those words come out of his mouth still, but actually, like, you know, understand it in an L1 is just really cool. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Worth every penny. You glad you did it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Awesome. That's good. Hey,
100%.
your sister called into the show.
Yeah, I know. Today?
No, a couple days ago after you called in.
Oh, I know. She was texting me. She's like, Jesus, can you chill? I was like, no, it's just jacked up.
Oh, awesome. Well, she was great too.
Dude, I know I'm a little over the top, but that's okay. That's how we roll. But yeah, no, I stayed up. Man, I was up till 3 a.m. after the election. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's what's crazy is it's even getting more and more amazing as each day goes on, and he talks about more and more what he's gonna do. This whole thing of how close we were to fucking democracy ruining our republic is amazing. I wonder how many people on the left are gonna finally wake up to that. You can't have the fucking 99% saying we want to fucking enact slavery again, and it happened, you know. And these fucking idiots that are singularly focused on democracy and forget about our liberty and the fact that we're a republic and that we have to stand for freedom of speech and the right to bear arms over everything else. Like, even if we had a dictator, as long as we have freedom of speech, we're good. And these people who are missing that point, it is absolutely wild. It is
100%.
It's terrifying. I mean, that's even looking at the George Floyd thing. We watched democracy in action, and it was disgusting. It was disgusting to see democracy. Yeah, democracy override liberty, and boy, I'm so glad. I don't know if you've seen some of the things Trump says he's going to do, but the first thing he's going to do is anyone in the U.S. government, anyone in the U.S. government who is involved in censorship, they lose their job.
Yep. Or the concealed carry. Pretty big. My husband's pretty pumped about that.
The concealed carry thing's great, right? But basically, he's saying that if you get a concealed carry permit anywhere, you can carry your gun anywhere in the United States. Yeah, that's awesome.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, which I feel like that's how it should be.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. And California, California got rid of they got rid of their Los Angeles district attorney who is pro-crime.
Yeah.
They recalled the mayor in Oakland, and Oakland was one of the great cities in this country, and it's on the verge of collapse now. They got rid of their mayor, they got rid of their district attorney. Hopefully more and more of these tards are going to get the boot.
Yeah, I mean, it can only get better from here, right? You know, like that's what we want to change, and I look forward to what's going to happen, and I'm just more excited. So
isn't it bizarre that they think rights are going to be taken away when the whole platform for Trump is to give rights? That's
right.
It's fascinating. It's fascinating to me.
Yeah, absolutely bizarre. I have a cousin-in-law. She was a big Kamala fan, and she posted on her story like, "Oh my God, my rights are blah 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 taken away," and I'm like, "Oh my!" I just try to shut my mouth and not say anything, but at the same time, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you have like, do you even know what you're talking about?"
No. No idea.
No. Yeah. So.
Hey,
cool.
hey! Let me ask you one more question. The guy who was there, who didn't do CrossFit, who took the L1, did you get a chance to talk to that person? What did he or she say? Why did they?
Yeah, actually, I did talk. He was in my breakout group for everything, and he was like blown away by like the movement and just like he couldn't put into words really how incredible like CrossFit is as a fitness avenue to go down on. He just was like a personal trainer, and he was like, yeah, I just want to get certified in CrossFit. But then like now I feel like he drank the Kool-Aid, you know what I mean? Like he's just the way he was talking to me like about it, he just couldn't believe how incredible just the CrossFit, how it works the body and just nutrition and all that. So it was cool. Really, really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, thanks for calling.
Yeah. Absolutely. You bet.
Okay. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too, man.
Bye.
Bye, Caleb.
Bye.
Rosie Photography. I saw a post. You know what else I realized from Rogue Fitness?
What's that?
I mean, I always know this, but then I forget it. I like covering CrossFit because of the people more than the sport.
Oh.
And when I don't like the people, like I don't really enjoy covering the sport. Do you know what I mean? Like I wasn't as into Rogue as much as I could have been because I'm just not into the people. I'm not excited by the people.
Yeah, there were probably 2 or 3 people we were excited to talk about or like watch compete.
Yeah.
The rest were just kind of
like I wish Colton would have been there and Hattie Canyu and Lydia Fish. They're just people that I like. Like I'm not into I don't know if I should single anyone out. I mean, I have nothing against Tia per se, but like I'm just not into her, so I'm just not interested in
very
covering.
superficial. Like there's nothing there.
Yeah, like I'm just covering sports at that point. Like I want to cover people. I'm into people, and like I like James a lot. I like a lot. I'd cover anything he's doing. I love Dallin.
Jason.
Yeah, Jason's fun, goofball.
Yeah.
But boy, the women's comp after Gabby was gone, I'm trying to think.
Maybe Ariel a little bit.
Yeah, Ariel, Gazan. But even them, ever since the games, I haven't been talking to them. I haven't talked to them. If I don't talk to people, I don't know. I just wasn't. I was more excited to have Katie on than anything else. I love Katie. I love the people. I love the people who put it on. Yeah, there was some weird shit I saw there. I don't know what's going on with Kiki. I don't know what's going. Hey, is there some sort of? There's got to be some sort of rule, right? Like women who do stuff to their face, isn't there? Like if you're going to get Botox, like it takes a week or a month or something for it to settle down. Whatever she did to her face, or like if you go to an esthetician and you have your face like de-pimpled or whatever, like it gets really red for a couple days or a day. Like what you just have to whatever she did to her face, like it needed another week before she went live. You know what I mean? Like every time I was just
lip filler, yeah.
Whatever. I didn't even recognize her as looking like a human being.
Looks a little blown up.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Maybe that's why she was so bad interviewing.
She looked like she was. Yeah, she looked like she was turning into a cat. I will say this too. She was bad. I still think that Laura and the other athletes should do their part to help, but it was bad. And it probably, in her defense, it probably didn't make it easy that Laura, I guess as soon as Laura and Tia became combative to her, she should have just stopped interviewing them. She should have leveraged whatever power she had and been like, fuck it, I'm going to interview fucking Taylor Williamson, who doesn't really talk in interviews either. So pick someone else. But Ariel would have talked. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it got weird after the two of them. I didn't like it.
I was almost just watching it to see how hard of a time they were going to give her. So what was your favorite part about that event? I like events.
I did it. I did the workout. It was what it is.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, dude. You're really selling yourself.
Maybe there's an untold beef. Here's the thing. Like, just anytime you get in front of the camera and you're an athlete, just take advantage of it. Look what Colton's done.
Right.
Look what Colton's done. I bet you Colton has more followers than Dallin, Jason, and James. And it's just because he takes advantage of those moments that he's up in front. I want to read this to you, and this is why Tanner Shuck is so much cooler than all of the CrossFit Games athletes, because he's just, the guy's just fucking not afraid.
You're right. He does have more followers than all three of those guys.
Yeah.
By like a good chunk.
Yeah, and what's he done? Right. He's nothing. He fucking raises wiener dogs and raises pigs. He fucking doesn't look like fucking Tom Cruise. He's fucking no one ever thinks he's gonna win. And yet he's the man.
That's wild. Yeah.
It's not okay to be woke. It's not okay for a man to identify as a woman. It's not okay for the majority of the U.S. population to be fat and sick. He's conflating things here. But anyway, it's okay. The last 4 years, the world didn't progress. It regressed. We need change. Thankfully, we got it. Can you imagine? Tia writing something like this while her fucking country this week lost freedom of speech? They lost control of the internet in Australia and handed it to the government that's supposed to serve them.
Oh, jeez.
Can you imagine if she did that? If she just had like one iota of fucking backbone? I'm way more into people who have a morals and values and share them than I am just strong people.
She would probably gain a lot of traction if she said anything about it.
You'd
be a lot cooler.
I even respect Mitchell Hooper more than I respect. At least he, he fucked himself because he's tried to stand up for strong women, and then for something John said about them being butt ugly, which is not a fact, but it's that opinion is as close to a fact as you can get.
It's pretty close.
It's pretty close to a fact, but it's not. It's still an opinion. I mean, you couldn't prove that they're ugly.
Each their own.
But then they went on Mitchell Hooper's Instagram and scrolled back to the beginning, and there was never a post of a single strong woman. It's all just super hot beaver from the CrossFit world, and that kind of fucked Cooper, whatever his name is.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. That was a crazy. I think about that every once in a while. They KO'd Cooper with that.
Yeah, he got fucked.
No, Cooper's coming on tomorrow. Hooper. They KO'd Hooper with that. CrossFit, strong women are ugly. Fuck you. How dare you say that? Well, let's scroll through your Instagram, and it's just all fucking CrossFit beaver. It's just fucking nuts.
Yeah, you look like you also really like strong women, dude.
I do. I bet to be fair, I don't know any strong women, but I bet you they're more likable than the CrossFit women. Like if you hung out with them.
You think so?
Yeah, I bet. I'm just guessing just because of the fact that they're just such a mess that they're free. Like to be able to accept looking like the way they do, at some point you just have to be like, fuck it, who cares? And I'm guessing that they're just fun to have a drink with at the bar. I'm guessing. It's like gay people who've accepted their situation. They're way more fun than straight people. I mean, there's not like that 20% of gay people who are just like, you know what I mean? They're just fuck it. They've just accepted their situation. They're cool as fuck. You're free around them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's true. Being around gay people is pretty.
Yeah, cool gay dudes are great to be around. I'd rather. Boy, this one's going to be a hot take. I'd rather do naked hot tubbing with cool gay guys than straight guys.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like whatever.
For sure.
Yeah.
They're not going to judge you. They're like, usually they're in Speedos anyway.
Yeah, I don't care if a gay guy tells me, it says anything about my body. Like whatever, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Fucking straight guy judging me.
I don't need that.
No way those women are free with all the shit that they take. I don't know. By free, maybe. I don't know.
I think they just don't. There's like a personality trait that they have that's just like more open. Like they'll talk shit to you. Like
Yeah, like I feel like a
how they
strong
clap
woman.
back at John.
Yeah, I feel like a strong woman. If you were somewhere and like you spilt a beer on her, she would just stand up and like go like this and be like, order another one. Where if
Yeah,
you spilt a beer on some like other girl, you know what I mean? She'd fucking lose her shit.
right. It's like
I'm like, you got my dress dirty, and this chick's like fucking wiping beer with the squeegee out of her fupa. You know what I mean? And not
Right.
giving a fuck.
It's like people who've done jujitsu for a long time. Like if you interact with them, like if anything goes wrong while you're out, like at a bar or something, they're like, yeah, whatever. Like,
Yeah,
we'll get another one. They're so chill.
Someone came to my house and parked their car on my lawn. Like they pulled into my compound and they parked their car on my lawn.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, dude, what the fuck are you doing? But that's I was kind of stoked too, because that's the vibe my house gave. Like, it's okay to park your car on the lawn. Like at my house, like the gardeners are free. Like if you're at my house and you're a gardener, it's okay to pee against the fence.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? That's what I mean by
Yeah.
like, it's just for like, it's got a vibe.
Okay. You don't like it, but it happens anyway, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind the peeing, but I'm just saying it's like my house has like this free vibe. Like it's good. It's okay.
Okay. I like it.
Extra sloppy. I saw a clip of a gay pool party with 25 gay dudes, and all I could think about was how many boners were under the water. I saw a party with 25 straight dudes, and that's all I could think. So, yeah, and that is kind of funny. Tyler, that's a good point. So strong women are basically the manlier version of Mitchell Cooper. Yeah, like I picture strong women being way more cool than Mitchell Cooper. Hooper, way cooler.
Yeah, like they'll stick up for themselves. They don't need some dumbass dude to do it for them.
Yeah, they're not uptight.
Yeah.
I'm peeing to chase the moles away from my garden. Not working.
That's a thing.
Can you picture Melissa squatting over a hole?
Honestly, I did immediately. Is that the ammonia that gets rid of them?
Any group that's like transcended their stereotypes and that they're just cool are cool. I don't care about your politics. I care about your common sense and health. I can't wait for RFK to shred the CDC and FDA.
Whew.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Shit's going to get weird.
Also, everyone take note, Tanner didn't have the balls to post this bull until after Trump won. That's an interesting point.
Yeah.
Someone else says he has the biggest balls of them all. Oh, it's Kenneth. And now I will stop following. What a shame.
I love those.
Stick to weights and out of politics. I don't know if it's politics to not want trannies in the boys and the girls restrooms. I don't think that's politics.
No.
Do you think that's politics? No.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
I don't think that's politics. Politics is like deciding like if something should be a national holiday, or we should spend our money on building roads, or how to spend money on infrastructure. I don't think that's politics. I think that's like cultural civil war. Your opinion, and I respect it, but it's not a good take at all. The absolute crying in the comments, 15 years of the left forcing literally every corner of the culture to publicly affirm their ideology. Yeah, that's what happened. Now
Right.
upset that politics they don't like are being affirmed. Just remember, whatever the left did, we will do as well. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. I disagree.
What does that even mean? What?
They're not going to get better health from the Trump. It doesn't matter whether you're going to get better health from the Trump. The opportunity to get better health is already there.
Did you see that I think actually Heidi shared this, some interview with, I think it was actually Joe Rogan, was talking to these two doctors, and apparently it's legal to prescribe like a gym.
I saw that. Callie Means is talking about, and him and his wife or sister or whatever that she is talking about how it's okay to prescribe exercise. I don't know if that's true. I need to ask Greg that on Wednesday. We had talked about that, or I need to have Tom Siskron on to see if that's true. I don't know if that's true.
That would be crazy, because then you're using your insurance money to pay for your gym membership, essentially, right? Like it's a prescription. So it's like, oh, I'm going to prescribe a gym membership, and you go to Planet Fitness, and you're supposed to do it 5 times a week or something.
Yeah, like if you go to your doctor and he writes you a prescription, and then the gym would have to, and then you take the prescription to the gym, but the gym would then have to figure out how to get that money from the government.
Oh, right. Okay.
And so I'm not sure if gyms are set up to do that. You know what I mean? Like doctors are set up to do that. I mean, that's their whole game, the whole doctor's game. And you know, when people take those prescriptions to places, then they have to fight with the government to get paid.
Oh, right.
I know someone who takes shitloads of prescriptions, and you only get like half the money that the government says you're supposed to get. It's all a big negotiation process. It's really corrupt.
Jesus.
I remember when I had insurance with CrossFit, and I would get these notes in the mail saying from whoever the provider was. I'd go to the doctor, and they'd be like, "Your doctor visit was $3,500, and we negotiated it down to $1,700." And I'd be like, "Dude, I don't want you fucking negotiating down my fucking doctor's visits. I pay insurance, pay them the full fucking price. I don't want to hear. I don't need you negotiating down how much my doctor gets paid. Thank you."
Yeah.
Like it was some benefit from me. Question for Caleb. What's up, Kat?
Hey, Kat.
My judge friends are doing Chad today in Scotland. Stupid. Don't do Chad. Dumb workout. And flying home tomorrow. Should I be worried about them getting blood clots? Yes.
No, you shouldn't be worried about it. Usually if you have like a long flight, and I like to work out before a long flight, and then while I'm on the flight, I'll usually walk around and stretch, and usually I'll get into an aisle somewhere, and you should be fine.
Ever since Pat and I fucked the other day on the show, look at the kind of shit we're getting. We're in the honeymoon period. Catherine,
shit.
Chad is the dumbest workout ever. No one should ever do it. It's an injury waiting to happen. Thank you.
I think it's so crazy. Why do you think that?
I don't know. I'm 52.
It's a 20-inch box.
Too high. Too high. I had my kids do so much jumping because of the Achilles tears. It's just like a fuck you to it.
Really?
I had my kids. I had them do so much jumping this weekend. So much jumping. Like fuck you.
You have them load, like squat load when they jump.
Everything. I had them do all sorts. The first thing I did is I had them do 30 jumps to 1.5 inches, and then I increased it by 1.5 inches 15 times.
What is that, like a piece of mat? Is that
one of those rogue mats? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, nice. I watched the UFC, and I just had them just jump.
Hell yeah.
And then afterwards, we did like an hour of just straight jumping. Avi's toe is broken, so he couldn't do it, but the twins did it.
You should have them do like plate push-ups or something.
Anyway, I would like to post tan or greater than, and then put CrossFit athletes. I just love it that he's actually using his platform to do something besides sell fucking wrist straps.
He's really good at that.
Step up and down 1,000 times with 20 pounds on your back. Oh, is it only 20 pounds?
No, He's a pussy. He only used 20 pounds.
It's not good for you people. It's fucking dumb. What is the weight on it?
I think it's 45 pounds. I don't understand how people are sore after that. I've never been sore after doing Chad.
Well, that's interesting because my calves have been, the time I did it, I think I've done it once or twice, and my calves were so sore, and it's the stepping down part because I put my toe down first and then lower and get that eccentric fucking work on my
make them really slow.
Well, or it's just because you're taller, so you know what I mean? When you reach down, you don't have to look for your toe. Like I have to look for my toe. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of which, I went to Athena's fat seminar, like training fat people. And one of the things they do is they have you wear something on the front of your stomach, and then they have you do box step ups. And you realize it's fucked because you can't see the box and you can't see where you step down. And I saw the strong women struggling with that when they went up those stairs and they were done with that workout and they were looking, even when they went up or down, they can't see the steps. So I saw them doing that thing where like, you just have to step with faith. And I was like, wow, I know exactly. I know what that is. I learned that in the, I learned that.
Kind of crazy too.
It is crazy, right? And so when they come down the stairs, they're fucked because they can't see it. And so they have no like visual cue that it actually exists. It's just a leap of faith. It's probably more faith than most Christians have.
Probably. Well, they probably have to do that thing where they have to like turn sideways and then like lower their leg down, touch it, and then bring their other leg down. Yeah. Oh, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Just imagine. I mean, one girl, there was like a low angle shot of her. And then I thought I was looking at her butt. And then when it pulled out, it was her front. It was her fupa. Her fupa was bigger than her butt.
Her front butt?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Fuck, that's wild.
Yeah.
I fucking can't stand that shit. It's so crazy to me.
I wonder if there's a nutrition program for strong women.
Oh, you don't think there is? I know one person specifically named Lauren Khalil does nutrition. She's a strong woman.
But is she strong? She does strong woman comps?
Oh, you mean like strong woman comps?
Yeah.
You're not generally strong women?
Oh, that's crazy you bring up Lauren. So Lauren was pushing on her Instagram pumpkin lattes. So I went and looked to see how many grams of sugar in a pumpkin latte, and there's 50 grams. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't care if you drink those. Drink as many as you fucking want.
Sure.
But to push those seemed incredibly
irresponsible.
Yeah, it's and I think she drinks Shirley Temples, which I think is just soda pop on her thing too. I just don't get why she ever does that. But anyway, then a couple days ago, I saw that pumpkin lattes have ammonia in them, cancer-causing ammonia in them from Starbucks.
Oh my God.
And are you out of your fucking mind? Pushing like, look, I don't care if you go to Starbucks. I don't care if you go to Pete's. I don't care, but why are you promoting it? I just don't get why you would promote it. Is it supposed to, are you in defiance? Is it your way of saying, fuck you, I don't care? It's like it's like a face tattoo. I'm not asking you to be fake either. I'm not asking you to lie. If someone says, hey, Sevon, have you had a pumpkin latte this year? I mean, I haven't, but have you ever had a pumpkin latte in your life? Yes. Did you like it? Yeah, I fucking loved it. But why promote it? Why show someone it? So then let's say you're watching her show and then you're like, oh, I want one of those. And then it activates you to get up and drink one. Why would you want to do that to someone?
Because they think it's funny. It's just the general joke for everybody. Oh my God, I'm drinking Shirley Temples.
You got to eat a bazillion calories, says Blade Walker, if you want to be top dog, but you still need to be mindful of the types of calories you eat depending on your workout splits.
Yeah.
Is Lauren still with Talking Elite Fitness? I do not know, but I am a huge fan of her I like it when she goes on and does her talks. The other day I went on, there was one viewer and it was me, and they were like, "Oh, we have one viewer. Identify yourself. Identify yourself." I'm like, "There's no fucking way I'm humble enough to say." They started the show and I was the one viewer. And it was her and the redheaded girl, a really cute redheaded girl who used to work at Morning Chalk Up.
Presley.
Yes. Yes. And but all like I just wanted to, like all I want to hear is just dating stories.
Honestly, those are the
Yeah, just
see. It'd be like The Bachelor, dude. You like The Bachelor, you just don't. You can't admit it. You want to see that shit. That's what it would.
I want her to be like, I want to know like, yeah, he tried. I want to hear Lauren be like, yeah, this guy tried to finger me and he didn't even spit on his hand first, or he did spit on his hand and that was gross. I just want to hear like, you know what I mean? I just want to hear stuff like that. I want to hear like, I want to hear like, I want to hear Presley be like, "Oh my god, I was with a guy who had a micro dick," and they start laughing. Like,
dude,
I just want to hear dating stuff.
I want her to like Chromecast or like use the screen with like her whatever dating app she uses, and then just swipe right or left with whoever she sees.
Yeah, that would be great.
And then give reasons why.
Yeah,
I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
and then go through like DMs and be like, "This guy said this. This was the pickup line this guy used, and I thought it was hilarious, but I just can't," or whatever. You know? Oh, that'd be so fucking funny, dude.
Heidi, what? Why would he spit on his hand?
Because she's dry. I don't know. All right. Well, now we know. Definitely don't spit on your hand. If you need any advice, don't spit on your hand before you start fingering a woman.
Yeah, maybe you should go on the show, Heidi, with her and like. But anyway, it was crazy. It was so crazy when they were just like, "Come on, identify yourself. We have one viewer. Identify yourself." I almost felt, I started panicking. I was like, I wonder if she has like some sort of software where she could see the one person who's watching.
Never know, dude. Shit's crazy out there.
Hey, I bet you they didn't think I was the one listener in a million years.
Hell no, dude. No.
But when I get the notification, I click it right away. I go.
Really?
Like, yeah. And then I watched for like 30 minutes. I saw it go up to 4 viewers.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. Well, you just told her. No, just us. No one's gonna know but us.
Nobody's gonna know.
Yeah.
Fuck, that'd be crazy though.
Yeah.
It would make things so much more entertaining.
Yeah. I was with this guy and he hadn't even kissed me yet, and he undid my bra. He was totally out of the sequence of things to do.
American Psycho, dude.
Like, is that what he did? He went for bra before a kiss? Unsnap the bra, feel the titties before the kiss?
Just seems like something he would do, yeah. Be like, no, we don't. There's no face-to-face interaction. You just straight to doggy.
Someone told me, they're like, "Hey, dude, you know that show Dexter?" They're like, "Yeah." They're like, "You know who Dexter is?" I'm like, "No, who?" They go, Jeffrey Adler. I'm like, "Really?" They're like, "Dude, look at his eyes. Nobody is home. There's nothing there."
Holy shit.
I was like, wow.
That's it. Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, your boyfriend can do that. Your boyfriend can go straight for the titties. But I'm talking about like first date. Yeah, I squeeze the titties I just fucking pass in the kitchen and grab a handful of titty.
Yeah.
Just to make sure, just to do a dick check on myself. Make sure my dick's working. Make sure my hand is still connected to my dick. You know what I mean? You know that?
Yeah,
that thing? Like,
still good?
The last thing you could want to do, is have sex. And if you put your hand on a titty, it fucking just recalibrates the whole system. You know, like on gimbals, when the camera gets all squirrely, you can double push a button and it resets the camera.
Yeah, I figured that out.
You know what I mean? It centers everything. There's probably a lot of different devices that have that, not just gimbals, but that's what I think. That's what touching a boob does for a guy. It just, the whole system like realigns.
You're like, yes.
Yes. Yeah. If something was out of place, you just grab a tit and everything just kind of like falls back into place. There's harmony in the unit again.
Whenever my wife comes to visit, that's basically the first thing I do. And I'd be like,
Just grab.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Grab a handful of titty.
When I was in college, anytime I guess I wasn't in college, but when I first met my wife, once I got access to the tits after 5 years, anytime I bumped into, I know, it was crazy. After, anytime I bumped into her tits, I would just say, "Heaven. Heaven. Ah, heaven." If I just brushed against them, heaven.
Amazing.
Oh, you've noticed that about him, huh? Jeffrey Adler has the scariest eyes. Interesting. I didn't even.
Yeah, he's dead back there, man.
Wow. I knew a girl who hooked up with a guy and he refused to kiss her. And he said he just doesn't like kissing.
Wow, really?
What's that? Is that like a germaphobe or something?
Maybe. I don't know. But you're already having sex, dude. Like, what's the difference between the germs in your mouth and the germs on your dick, dude? Maybe you just had smelly breath.
I would lick the whole entire inside of my wife's mouth clean. And enjoy every second. Enjoy every second of it. Oh, that guy's definitely gay.
Yeah, for sure. Unless he's got herpes. He just doesn't want to pass it on.
Remember when you were going to do a Danielle dating show? Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day.
Man.
We texted a little bit this last couple weeks when she got her panties in a twist, and that did pop into my head again. Sevi, hi, what's up, Kevin? Should the PFAA take responsibility for the torn Achilles this weekend? Ooh. I mean, no. My immediate answer is no, but I want to say some smart alecky comment like, I mean, I don't think the PFAA is anything. Like, it's nothing. This show and Sevan Matosi and me are 1,000, 10,000 times more potent, effective, reliable, consistent for athlete rights than the PFAA could be in 10 years if they got to work now. It's like it's not even and it's not even part of my agenda. It's like they're just nothing. You know what the PFAA is? You remember being like in the 3rd grade and they're like, we need someone to be a hall monitor. And some fucking girl in the class that everyone knew was a bitch would be like, me. And the teacher's like, okay. And he puts like this yarn thing with like a tag around her that says hall monitor. And she goes out there and she makes sure that that's what the PFAA is. It's like, it's as anointed as a 3rd grader being a hall monitor at your elementary school. It's just nothing. It's just, it's just nothing. It's just absolutely nothing. Yeah, just nothing burgers all the way down. Yeah. That's why it's like it's fun to talk about on this show, just like to pick on them and like gossip about them. But like if anyone who's like legitimately involved in the workings of the sport, whether it be Dylan over at Wadapalooza or Katie and Bill or CrossFit, it should be like they should just put Brent over their leg and spank them. Like it's just nothing. Just like go away. They're like flies at lunchtime. Or a yellow jacket that comes at lunchtime. It's like, go away. Someone should just whack it with a towel. Yeah, exactly. It's all that doesn't surprise me. That you fit the stereotype perfectly. Young, cute Asian girl. I love being chosen to clean those chalky racers. Yeah, gives you validity.
Smack them together outside.
Yeah. I mean, just think every NFL football game has 5 injuries worse than probably what happened to Henrik Kapalainen.
Yeah.
It was Henrik, right?
Yep. Henrik.
And it's like, do you want to do pro sports at the fucking highest level and compete for $200,000? Well, there's going to be some fucking jumping.
You're going to smash heads with another dude for millions of dollars a year.
Justin Zimbo, Salty Hive CrossFit. Taking responsibility is a little far, but if they want to be a factor, they should say something like, "We missed an opportunity to keep athletes safe this weekend." Yeah, that's fair. I mean, taking responsibility would give them some validity, you know. I mean, it's a cheap way to make a land grab. I agree with Justin on that. Lions player broke his leg last week. Yeah, I mean, think about the entire NFL. The NFL will have more injuries this weekend than CrossFit will have more long-term, life-changing injuries in one weekend than CrossFit will have in the entire history of the sport for the next 100 years.
Yeah, exactly.
And just in one weekend. It's just like there's some weird stats like that. Just like the golf ecosystem sells $10 billion just in balls a year. It's a $10 billion ecosystem, the ball ecosystem. And just think that WNBA is a $60 million ecosystem, the entire sport. Why don't we get paid as much? Because your fucking ecosystem is ass.
That's right.
I mean, just think about that. That's how pathetic the WNBA's fucking revenue stream is. It's smaller than the value of CrossFit, and they have the fucking NBA behind it, and all the colleges and the funnel system. I mean, it's just crazy. What were you gonna say, Caleb?
I'm just saying they're complaining about not having first class tickets or private jets to fly everywhere. It's like you guys don't even have the money to do that.
My biggest takeaway this weekend truly was I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the interviews that the athletes. It's the one time that they get the most attention and the most appreciation, and just how they all fail. Like if their managers should tell them, hey, they should show basically the Jason Hopper clip from the games where he pulled down there. You have one opportunity to talk to everyone, to have fun, to win people. You could still be a bitch too, like Laura, but then really lean into it. Like it was just so catty what she did to Kiki. She should have just been like, Kiki, that's a dumbass question. Let me tell you what you really want to ask me, and then say it. But just these eye rolls and these deep breaths that Tia's taking, and this acting like you're doing us a favor. Like, oh, thank you I just want to really thank the fans. Like, no one believes that. There's nothing fucking sincere about it. You don't ever actually give us anything except the workout. It's just, I don't know what's going on there, but if I'm a manager, I talk to him. Look at Colton. Just look at any of Colton's interviews. Just any.
Spicy every time.
Yeah, every time. Or give something up, right?
Yep.
My mom died, or fuck you, I'm gonna beat all you guys, or this was a long road here, and just anything.
He leaves every interview with like something to remember. He has like a mic drop at the end every time.
Sevy, of the boys watch Happy Gilmore yet? So good. Watch it with my 7-year-old this weekend. He loved it. Yeah, my kids love Happy Gilmore.
364 more days to the next year's hockey tryouts.
Yeah, they've seen that. I mean, it was one of those things I've had to force them to watch. They didn't want to watch it.
What?
But once they did,
that's like
I feel like the south end of a northbound pig. Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. It's What about Danny's outfits this weekend? What about her shorts?
What shorts?
Just straight.
There's no. Here's what I
just straight falling out of them things.
There's no way there's a bigger short. There's no that's the biggest pair of shorts made ever in the history of the planet.
This is a good picture of them. They're doing a lot of covering here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Man, she was fucking athletic as fuck.
Yeah, she looks great.
Oh man,
watching her do that handstand walk was insane. The double unders was insane.
There's one movement she did. I can't remember what the workout was, but her ass was jiggling. It was crazy. It was undulating. It was so fun to watch. I'm trying to think what movement it was. It was so nuts. Hey, so she must feel that.
Just
right?
The movement It
Yeah,
just
she must.
going
She
all
must.
over the place.
Yeah, she must feel that. Hello.
Oh,
It was Barclays Bank. That means I charged something on my credit card, and they're like, "Hey,
are you sure about that?
yeah, there was some movement she was doing where her ass was just going up and down, and I was like, oh, she feels it. Yeah, she must feel it, right? Oh, you
Really?
totally feel it.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, was it the double unders?
Probably. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, it was it was cool. Thank you, Danny. There was one. Oh, and I liked Alex Kazan's outfit too.
On the
I think it
last
was.
day,
I think it was in the final workout. God, she looked fucking great.
that Born Primitive sports bra.
Is that what that's Born Primitive?
Yeah.
It had the back was kind of like a diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was fucking awesome. I don't know how that thing stays on in the front. Whenever there's like a little bit of shadow, yeah, that thing. Yeah, when people hit their outfits right, they look fucking amazing.
It's like how like Ariel has sports bras that are kind of the same thing, but they're like dangling off her shoulders. Like her traps are so big that they're just like falling off of her. It's insane.
Yeah, Alex looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I think JR was trying to get his hold of all those heavy ropes.
Oh yeah.
I probably shouldn't say that, but that means probably heavy ropes are going to be in Crash next year.
Maybe. He's always trying to change it up. I like those ropes. I like that. I think you can get them in different sizes. The ones that have the nylon rope are a lot harder to get
Why?
to fit because I'm so tall.
Oh,
I have to,
oh.
I've got to like really like shrug up and like bend my knees when I go to use them.
Yeah, I have that BP bra. Alex has the best butt. It's getting better, right? It used to be so narrow, and then I noticed when she was like next to Danny or someone, both of her butt cheeks were the same size of one of Danny's butt cheeks, but it is starting to stick out more. It's nice
You can't
having
compare it to Danny's butt. Unfair.
Let's make a ranking of best looking CrossFit athletes.
Didn't we do that?
That will help the show. That will help the show's reputation. Gazan's ass was out of control this weekend. Someone in the comments wrote, Gazan's ass is staring at me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, JR did put one of those muscle up logs in the gym. Yeah, to help Hopper. I don't think he got
so
much
sick.
use out of it though.
That's sick. This thing looks fucking scary. Did you see Ariel got a black eye from this thing?
That's what they were using?
Yeah, I think so.
No. I don't think so. Look for other heavy ropes. I don't think they were using that one with the steel cable. If were they? I want at least there was nylon wrapped around it.
Right,
I actually own those, and have never used them. I've had them for 5 years, and I think they're still wrapped up like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me go see
Maybe longer. Maybe I think maybe Dan Bailey stayed with me and left those at my house or something. Sevi, do you have the biggest gunt in CF media? No, not even close. But thanks for asking.
The biggest gunt?
Yeah, thank you.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up. Okay, let's see. That's it. That little black line under her right eye.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's serious.
Ouch. All right. I wasn't very inspired. I'm glad you're here. I wasn't very inspired for today's show.
Just not really feeling it. Oh, climbing rope. Here we go. Climbing rope. Never mind. My bad.
Hold on. Let me pull my pants up over my gunt. I was I saw that Kamala paid Oprah $1 million to interview her. Did you know
What?
that? Yeah. They present that, and you think that Oprah's like you think that Oprah calls her and is like, "Hey, can I interview you for my show or some shit?" I don't even know if Oprah still has a show, but it's been they went through the spending, the $1 billion spend that Kamala did on the campaign. She
Yeah.
paid fucking Oprah $1 million to interview her. Is that fucking insane, dude?
I don't think Joe Rogan paid Trump to, or I don't think they paid Joe Rogan to get Trump on.
Dude, that's so fucking unethical, dude.
Nicely for Oprah. She got her friend Kamala to pay her $1 million to interview her in September. $1 million. Now, if she thought she was saving democracy, she should have done it for free. Kamala scared donors by calling Trump a dictator, got $1 billion, then just gave it to her friends and blew the rest on being a diva. Kamala went on a podcast, remember Call Her Daddy? But she didn't want to go to their studio in LA. So she made the host fly to DC and used campaign cash to build a fake set in a hotel room. She spent more than $100,000 to build it.
Did you hear that? They paid Oprah $1 million to interview Kamala, and then they rebuilt the Call Her Daddy studio for $100,000 in a hotel room so that she wouldn't have to go to LA.
That's set.
Dude,
See it?
what?
Coffee table and a bookshelf. That's 6 figures. Now, we looked at the set. We probably could have done it for around $6,000. That's without labor. But where'd the rest of the money go? We don't know. So she's still trying to soak folks for cash. 24 hours after the election, on Wednesday, Democrats got a text from the campaign. Urgent. We need help. Donate now. Help with what? You lost. This is how she's going to spend her donors' dollars. Imagine what she would have done with our taxes.
Wow. Wow, dude. That's so fucking bad.
Sevi, how much was your setup?
Came
Sorry,
with the
I
house.
don't understand.
Oh, yeah, I don't understand. My shit's expensive. I think this desk was like $300 from Amazon. The lights were $99 each. I have 2. I think this computer is over 20 grand. Probably the Mac Studio is probably 13,000. This monitor over here is 5,000. That sign, the listeners bought the sign for me. That's like that added the most validity to it, to the whole show. I've had 5 or 6 Roadcasters at $500 each. I got a big 90-inch TV in here. It was probably, I don't know, $2,000. I have a CEO flag in here that Travis sent me. Vindicate. I have these 2 crazy steel tool chests in here that are probably $2,500 each. They're like all the camera equipment's in, but like a real man would have tools in them. That couch I got for free from my mom. I probably have 6 mics in here like this that are $500 each. Probably have 10 sets of heads. I don't know. It's a lot. I bet you total there's $50,000 worth of shit in here. Maybe more. There's so many cameras and shit. I just don't use it. I have more capability than oh yeah, chocolate penis. Hiller got me that. That was free.
That's like $100 easy.
I probably have like $300 worth of Dave's olive oil in here. Oh yeah, CEO skateboard.
Nice.
It's nice.
It's nice. Why will we? Well,
I probably have $300 in grippers in here. I can only close 2 of them. I probably have $500 in grippers in here.
Jesus.
Yeah, 10 million on Beyonce and she didn't even sing. Really? Is that how much it cost? Fuck.
Brother, that's crazy.
Seven gonna get robbed? Probably not. You know what I have? I have a steel screen on this office, and I have bars on the windows. And then all my neighbors have guns, and I have guns, obviously. And then I got I'm in the middle of nowhere. So if you pulled up, like, if someone parks in front of my house, my neighbors call me.
Really?
Yeah, that's cool, right?
That's really cool.
Yeah. Hey, there's a car in front of your house. I'm like, thank you. That's how desolate it is where I'm at.
That is pretty wild.
Yeah. And if someone leaves a car here, like probably in the 8 years I've been here, twice there have been cars that have just been parked on the street, and like all the neighbors will come out and stand around the car.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
you know
what's
what I
this?
mean? Yeah. Everyone's looking in the windows and shit. Wow. Is this really true? They paid fucking that Lizzo $3 million? Is that so
No
they could
way.
bring her orca tank with her? That she sleeps tonight? $5 million for Megan Stallion? Who's that? Is that Megan Fox?
Megan the Stallion? No, that's another artist, another musician.
$2 million for Eminem? Wow. Oh, Lizzo's pre-performance meal was $2 million of the $3 million spent. Man,
That's so bad.
I saw a donor complaining, a lady who had raised $50 million to support Kamala, and she's pissed because they promised her that they were going to win.
How are you going to promise that?
I don't even know how to process this. I fact checked this, by the way, and this is 100% true. This is 100% true. How the fuck? How do you process this? All the states that the Dems won required no ID, and that's it. Those are the only ones they won. How the fuck am I supposed to process that?
Coincidence. It's
All
crazy.
States have some sort of ID laws. Some. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that Cardi B would help your campaign?
Who would have thought any musician ever would help a campaign?
None of the people I know that voted Democrat have any idea who Cardi B or Nicki Minaj is. And can you imagine if they I cannot imagine the people I know who are Dems listening to Nicki Minaj. They would fucking die. Fuck me in the pussy with your big ass dick. I ride your face and you taste my clit. I'm Nicki Minaj and I suck dick. What the fuck? I voted for Kamala. Now eat this pussy for cash, nigga. That's probably. I'm probably close, right?
So that's very close. Yeah, that's pretty good. Did you hear the theory that Barron Trump was like the campaign manager for Donald?
And I hear people saying that because of his age, because of him, like he pushed that fucking demographic of 20-year-old guys to vote Trump.
Well, I think that, and just like Barron knows like what people are paying attention to at that age.
Yeah.
So like he told Donald to go on Rogan and Theo and have JD Vance do the same. And that's what everybody's listening to. Theo Vaughn is like one of the greatest comedians right now that everybody's listening to. And he's a very good interviewer. And then you have Joe Rogan, obviously, just one of the greatest podcasters. And if you have both you and your running mate going on those shows, you probably have a pretty good chance of winning. It's pretty impressive.
That is impressive. Big Joe. Hey, David, I want to ask you a question. He writes the things I would let Minaj do to me. I want to ask you, this is a
Brother,
fucking
what?
This is a dead serious question. So let's say you were like Nicki Minaj was like, you were on your back and she was fucking you, right? And you squeezed her titties, and you didn't even squeeze them that hard, but you gave them a squeeze, right? Or like a rough motorboat. And she said, don't do that. Don't squeeze my titties that hard. Would that be a deal breaker for you? Would that just send you into a fucking tailspin? Like, what if she had all these rules about like how you could touch her? I bet you she's one of those girls. You're overstimulating my nipples. Don't squeeze my tits like that. Don't hold on to my tits for more than 3 seconds. It changes the shape of the saline permanently. Would that be a deal breaker for you? I fucking guarantee she's one of those girls, dude. No, you dude, let me tell you something. You do not get to slap her, dude. It is not like that, I don't think. Dude, you know what it is? These fucking rap whores, when you fuck them, it's like going into some guy's being a 7-year-old kid and going into some guy's train museum. You're not allowed to touch anything. Or like model airplane museum. You know what I mean? Like if you touch something, your
like
whole shit's over. He yells at you. You're like, this, after being there for 2 minutes, this sucks. You look at your parents like, I want to go home. Like, you can't touch nothing in there. Christine Young, they hurt sometimes. Shut up. Take one for the team. I don't give a fuck.
They hurt when you're on your luteal phase.
There's the rules around those like just complete made up whores is crazy, dude. It's not I used to have this buddy that I used to work with, and he would buy a brand new lens, and then we would go to do a job. I'm like, are you bringing your new lens? He's like, nah, I don't want it to get damaged. I'm like, what the fuck?
Why do you have it then?
Yeah, why do you have it then? It's like that.
Huh. It's pretty boring.
Yeah, it's just a complete yeah. Listen, that's the craziest part. This is gonna be crazy. That's the fucking craziest part. Just imagine this chick with the fucking best body fucking ever. Let me just go into my search. I'll show you. I'll just show you. Let me just show you. Hold on. What do? I hit the magnifying glass?
Yeah.
Let me scroll through here and just find some
Go
like
through your explore page.
Yeah, let me just find some super beef. I saw some crazy beaver in here yesterday. Figures the one time I pull it up, there's no beef. It's just Kamala and dudes fighting. Okay, here I found one. Let me see if I can let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna send this to you, Caleb, or I guess I could pull it up too.
Whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Here's. Just imagine this. Okay. Just imagine this right here. What I'm going to show you here. If this thing can't fuck, it's pointless. I know we haven't talked about this in a couple of years. If this thing can't, it's literally, it's like a car collector. Like there's absolutely no value to this unless, like, the ugliest chick in the world has more value than this. If this thing just doesn't go. Like, this thing has to go.
Yeah, she don't go.
Yeah, and if she don't go, then it's like it's just nothing. It's worse.
Oops.
It's literally, imagine if you won a Lamborghini and they gave it to you and a tow truck pulls it off and lowers it and there's no engine in it. And you have to. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's like one of those porn guy dicks. Have you ever seen porn and the guy has a fucking 9-inch dick and between every scene it's flaccid? You're like, wow, I'll take a 4-inch dick that stays hard. It's like, and so I just think that when I think of the rap girls, I just think that it's just a no-go. They're just a no-go. She looks like she tires quick.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. face is too small. Listen, I'm not here to critique her. I'm just saying that like that's just begging to be fucking just take on fucking like 6 weeks in a hotel room of just baby batter on it to the average man. But if it can't do that, then it's please don't teach your sons that. What, that if a girl's not good, if a girl doesn't fuck good, that she's no good? It's just I'm not gonna have to teach them that. Here's the thing: I would hate it for someone to compromise. Like, what if you got a girl? Here, I'll tone it down to G-rated for you, Heidi. What if you got a girl that didn't want to kiss you, or that wasn't nice to you?
Like that guy that doesn't like kissing women.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah. What's the point? Yeah.
Isn't that part of love and affection?
Yeah. What if you had a girl who just, no matter what, didn't want to shower with you ever? Like, not even just to have sex, just to hang out in the shower together. What if you got a girl and you didn't have a relationship close enough to her that she was embarrassed to birth a kid in front of you? Like, fuck it. Like, I'm telling you, you don't want it there. Many men don't like kissing, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I know. We were just talking about that on the show. Kick that motherfucker to the curb. Hey, listen, you can flip the whole thing the other way too. The hottest guy in the world is gay, I'm sure. But
look at Alex Smith.
Yeah, there you go. But he would make for a horrible mate for a woman. Yeah, you can flip the script. I'm by no means am I putting this all on women at all. At all. Zero. So how does this work? Does this mean that I don't get this? Does that mean that is the implication there that they have to cheat to win? Or is it that, man, it's a crazy correlate. It's a crazy correlate. Your mind could run wild with it. My boyfriend won't shower with me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Damn. That's too bad.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Sounds like you need a new boyfriend.
Showering's the funnest thing.
It is pretty fun.
That's where you get your best talks in, too.
Usually you just fuck. I don't talk in the shower.
I like talking in the shower.
I wonder if it's just. Oh,
God. He's not saying girls are things. That specific one with all the work she's done to herself is to objectify. I don't know what you mean. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, Caleb. Go ahead.
I wonder if it's just those states are the ones that support the no voter ID. And so it just so happens that all those people also support Kamala because that's her. That's the stance that she's had. Not like they need to cheat to win.
Right. I know. Yeah. I guess that's the way of thinking about it. I hate thinking of it like that, but
yeah,
right.
No, I agree. But I see what you're saying though. You could be perceived as cheating because then you just have a bunch of illegal people or people who don't technically exist in the United States just voting for Kamala.
Right.
Because then what? You could just show up as many times as you want, right? It's not like Afghanistan where you like get a green mark on your finger after you voted.
Oh, is that what they do?
Yeah. That's what they used to do before we withdrew.
That's awesome.
I don't know what democracy is anymore.
Girls just need to have a pulse. I know, but not keepers.
Yeah, she has a pulse, but she's not a keeper.
We talk every night in the shower. That's crazy that you can still shower with so many kids in the house.
Well, you probably have to, right?
To save time.
Yeah. You're like, hey, we're gonna shower.
I showered with my wife once in the last 6 months, and the boys were fucking in and out of the bathroom the whole time.
Oh. All right. I don't have kids, so I have no fucking idea.
I used to, before we had kids, I used to bathe my wife. Like, just get a bar of soap and clean her like I was like cleaning the car.
Wow, really?
Yeah, polish her up.
Huh.
Tune her up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. Soap the legs, feet, in between the toes. Lather up the puss a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
She'd be like, "Don't get any soap in there." I'm like, "No problem. I'm fucking pro."
Gonna fuck up the flora.
Yeah, you clean her ass. Yeah, clean the whole thing. Clean the butthole, clean the butt, armpits, neck. I never yeah, ditto washing's amazing. Yeah, I used to wash my wife at least once a week. I never soaped her hair though. That seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, I never really care to do that either.
I bathe my wife, cuck. Shut it. Just shut the fuck up, Jakey. Oh man. Why would that not be my boyfriend cleans my butt for me? There you go. Yeah.
Nice.
Why not? Why wouldn't you bathe your wife? It's your fucking wife. I
would
love a
head afterwards anyway.
I would get exactly. I'd love to get a brand new bar of soap. Just bathe her down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pregnancy bathing, all that. It was nuts.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. That's when you got to soap under the giant hammers then too. Make sure like there's no lint under there. Just fucking you'll push press, get one of the hammers up, lock the arm out.
Hey, can you hold that for me?
Soap under the tit. I don't think I'm trying to think if I ever loofah'd my wife. I think
I always use a loofah. I never used a loofah until I got with my wife, and then she's like, "You need a loofah." I was like, "Why?" And then now I always use a loofah.
Aren't those too rough on you? Like they hurt your skin a little bit?
Not that I've noticed.
Just gentle. It's like
I'm not like scrubbing on myself like that. It just saves soap. I noticed that for sure.
Hammer curls. Yeah, thank you.
That's right.
Oh, a loofah? What's that? Craig, have you ever been with a woman? What do you mean? You don't know what a loofah is? Go look in the shower where there's any girls. There'll be a fucking loofah in there.
Just don't go in the women's locker room.
Loofah. Push press breasts. Yeah. Jesus, Jake. This is the problem with modern men. Did you tell your therapist about it too? Did your wife's boyfriend? Listen, dude, you really think that there's anything how are you not let me ask this, how are you not bathing your wife?
Jake also has no life behind his eyes, so I just imagine he just doesn't care for his wife ever.
Listen, I don't let my wife does not bathe me.
No.
I do not. My wife does not soap me.
She might soap my back, but
yeah, soap in the back's fine. Yeah.
Like there you go, Heidi. Jake also doesn't kiss. Exactly. See?
I don't go in the kitchen. I wait at the table for.
Wow, dude. You're fucked up.
Some gangster shit. Respect, Jake. Respect.
Wow. You don't even chop vegetables? You're a real piece of shit, dude.
Listen, I always, if I see her cutting onions, I run in there. I go, I got this, babe. Let me do that. Let me do the
I have to cut the onions. I have to cut the onions because my wife will just start sobbing uncontrollably.
Kissing is gay. Yeah, you're gonna be able to carry your gun if you got a concealed carry. The old Second Amendment, believe it or not, we have a constitution in this country. We're gonna finally have a fucking president.
The right of self-defense everywhere it is under siege, and I will sign concealed carry reciprocity. Your Second Amendment does not end at the state line. Protect the right of self-defense everywhere it is under siege, and I will sign concealed carry reciprocity. Your Second Amendment does not end at the state line. Protect the right of self-defense everywhere it is under siege, and I will sign concealed carry reciprocity. Your Second Amendment does not end at the state line.
It does not end at the state line.
Thank God, dude. I'm getting real tired of that.
I'll bring my gun from Kansas to Missouri. Do they border each other, Kansas and Missouri?
Yeah, they do. You're good.
When I drive across that state line, I'll be ready to cap anybody.
That's right.
God, this must be scaring the shit out of the libtards. They must be so fucking freaking out.
What? Yeah, what are they?
But listen, it doesn't affect you at all. You still don't have to carry, like you've always been able to bring your dildos across the state line.
That's right. You can fly with your dildos too, apparently.
Yeah.
Look at the TSA.
Oh my god. Insider Box. Dick's Insider Box. God, my kids have started watching a little bit of. I've let them watch the first season of The Simpsons, and they've just figured out the crank calls.
Oh shit!
So they walk around the house and start repeating all the crank calls. That what if I can't wait till they find Dick's Insider Box. Wow. Anyone see Charlie Kirk's comments on the Department of Education? Sounds like they are reading a Demolition Crew. God, it's gonna be. Can you imagine? The federal government is going to lose control of our fucking state education. How fucking nice is that going to be?
It's gonna be wild.
Oh my god. Yeah, the crank call shit. Yeah, they love that shit. Yeah,
It's gonna be great.
Shit. Oh shit, my holy balls. Imagine we lived in an era. How are we going to explain to our kids that we lived in an era where they made George Floyd a national hero? Like, how when my kids are a little bit older, how am I going to explain that to them? Why is there a statue of this man? I read on Wiki that he put a gun on a pregnant woman's stomach, that he was driving around with 3 times the lethal dose of fentanyl in his system. How that he was using counterfeiting money, dude? What? Derek Chauvin was stabbed 22 times in jail. I really hope Trump pardons that guy. If you have not seen the movie, so one of my liberal friends finally watched it last night.
Oh, really? What do you
Yeah,
think?
and he's like, "Oh shit," because I told him, I said, "Hey, dude, he should be fucking acquitted," and it was the same friend that I told that they didn't believe me that their kids' medical records will be stopped from them not being able to see their kids' medical records when their kid turns 12.
Ooh.
And they didn't believe me, so I pulled it up, and they're like, "Oh shit!" So I'm like, "Hey, dude, watch this movie." They're like, "Holy fuck, how is he convicted?" I'm like, "Dude, it's fuck Derek. How about the 3 other guys who were there who went to jail?
Yeah, a black guy,
Like,
an Asian guy, and a woman.
Why? Yeah, and the black guy was the highest in 40 years. He had only been on the job 1 or 2 days, and he had the highest passing scores of anyone from the police academy, like in 40 years. And they never mention he's black.
Fuck, that's so
That dude. I think that dude just got out of jail. He did 3 or 4 years.
wow.
I think all those dudes are just now starting to get out of jail.
Crazier is that they made a statue of George Floyd that looks better than like the ones that they made of Kobe Bryant or Chris Paul or whoever the fuck. Like NBA basketball players have worse statues than George Floyd does.
How are we going to spend? And you know what's crazy? How are all the liberals going to reconcile that? How do they reconcile COVID, where 40% of this small businesses owned by black people were shut down during COVID? How do they try explaining Bill Cosby and how he was America's dad for 30 years? And I loved that show. Thursday nights, 8 p.m. I loved that show.
Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, Chauvin got tax evasion charges. Trump can't pardon him on state charges, only federal charges, which I think were tax evasion. Are you sure that the president can only pardon? I don't think that's true. Can president pardon state charges? I think you can pardon anything. Federal pardons issued by the president apply only to federal offenses. They do not apply to state and local offenses or private civil offenses. Federal pardons also do not apply to cases of impeachment. Pardons for state crimes are handled by governors or a state pardon board. Well, shit. I stand corrected, Brian. Can the president pardon does the president have authority to grant clemency for state conviction? No. President clemency power is confirmed by Article 2, Section 2, cause. Wow. Hey, Brian, does that mean he can't even pardon his son? Why can't I see David Weed's post? I don't know. I think there's a button you have to push see all posts instead of see top posts or something like that. He hasn't posted in 3 minutes. Maybe that's why.
It's like top chat versus all chat or something like that.
Chauvin got a federal conviction for civil rights violation with a 21-year sentence. Jesus Christ, dude.
Wow.
Here's the thing. Even if you think that he killed George Floyd, like even if like you're 100% certain, you're like Sevon, he's crazy. Which, if you think that,
I feel bad for
like,
you.
I'd like to talk to you on the phone for an hour and try to unfuck you. I'd like you at least to watch the movie Fall of Minneapolis or read the book. But even then, it's not beyond a reasonable doubt. He had 3 times the lethal dose of fentanyl in his bloodstream that if they found him dead at home, they would have said it was an OD. I'm scared of David Weed. Yeah, everyone is. That's why we keep him in Europe. Biden's son, I don't know what those charges were. I think they were for lying on the 4473, which could be federal. Is that he lied on a gun, I think a gun application, and he had some sort of tax issues in California, I think. Oh, dude, speaking of cucks, dude, Bryan Cranston is the biggest cuck ever. Have you seen the shit that he's been putting out lately?
No, but that makes me sad.
Oh, he's such a cuck, dude. Oh my God.
Uh.
He's the kind of person who's like, not allowing boys into girls' bathrooms. Just imagine how that makes those boys feel. Just think for a second.
Oh no.
Just think how that makes them feel. Oh, he's the worst, dude.
Damn
He's
it.
the worst, dude. I want to be like, hey, dude, just think how bad the guy who rapes your wife feels when he gets 30 years in jail. Just think how bad he must feel.
Oh darn.
Separate the artist from the art. Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
Bernie Gannon. If the president asks for it, states traditionally will pardon persons for state charges. That may not work for Trump in blue states, though.
Well. That's too bad.
The border czar is going to be amazing, too.
What do you mean?
Oh, someone just texted me regarding Lauren Khalil. They said, Sevon, if you want to hear her dating story, she's going to have to get dates first.
Oh, fuck.
Listen, dude, there's tons of dudes who would fucking like to bang her.
Yeah, of course. But I feel like she's pretty picky. Like she's not just going to like go on dates with random dudes in her DMs or whatever. I feel like I don't know if this is true or not, but I feel like she's one of those people who is like, oh my God, I can't find a date anywhere. And then it's because she is like, she'll just something about a message from the person. You know what I mean?
If I was her doctor, you know what I would prescribe for her?
Please do tell.
The rave scene.
What is that?
Just like Lauren just needs to just like go to some raves, do some ecstasy, just 2 months. Don't get addicted to it.
Like going to raves.
Do a little Molly. She just cut loose a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Little Molly in the evening, stay up late. Get some really deep fucking like drug connections with people. You know what I mean? Dance inappropriately with strangers,
dress very scantily clad.
Yeah, put glow sticks in your mouth, and you know what I mean.
The fingertip gloves.
Yeah, and she'll stop eating like for 2 months and get all fucking weird, and shit. Like I don't know. When I did drugs like that, I would get all empowered and I just wouldn't eat, and then she could still train and work out and then explore, still do shows, still do podcasts, but just get a little loose, try to say some shit to make Sean and Tommy feel a little uncomfortable. Like like some spiritual shit, or like, there's nothing wrong with giving a stranger a handy if it's a giving thing, or you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
tell some inappropriate rave stories. Just, I would prescribe 2 months of just like the rave scene. She should take a chaperone for safety reasons. But,
yeah, her and Presley could just go do it together.
Yeah. I think Presley got a dude too, so she could be on guard.
Hell yeah. Wingman that shit.
Jesus, I stopped the wine. Well, good for you. Yeah, just a little
Just go fucking touch grass, dude.
unsolicited advice to all the females. Nah, my wife can't be. Nah, it's not for all the females. Just her. Just like, you know what I mean? Like set yourself free. Definitely don't get any pets. Like if you're a woman in her situation and you're going down the pet route, that's a bad sign. Resist at all costs. Do not fill whatever void you have with pets until you have conquered the need for cock in your life. Seven, we don't need cock in our life. That's another bad thing. Hit the reset button on that thought too. No pets and no books about independent women are not needing cock. Like those you can put back shelf those. You can go back to that. It's not like I'm asking you to get rid of it forever. Sevon, Lauren needs a friend like you. Have her on the show.
Yeah,
I seriously thought she was going to be a regular on the show.
I was gonna say we tried.
Yeah, I tried. I thought she was going to be but didn't work out. Lauren doesn't have a man. No, she needs a dude or dudes. She needs to, yeah. I mean, she doesn't need it, but let me rephrase that. She does not need it at all. I'm not suggesting she needs it. I'm just suggesting that, like, for me to enjoy the show more, because I anytime she goes live, I listen. For me to enjoy the show more, I would like there to be like more cock interaction. My life is best when there's more cock interaction.
Jesus.
So, I mean, obviously I'm biased. Yeah, a dude to bathe her. I don't know. She shouldn't shoot that high yet. She should just...
That you got to work that in later. That's
Yeah,
like
it's
like years down the road kind of thing.
Yeah, it's not a...
Damn, Bree.
Every girl should have at least 3 boyfriends minimum. Damn.
She could get it though, so that just makes...
Do you tell them about each other? I agree with that as long as they all know. The thing is...
No way, dude.
What? You don't think they should all know about each other?
Probably not. It's all situational, I think. Like you just pick somebody for certain situations.
Oh, yeah. This is a great question. When you bathe your wife, did you perch on the side or sit in your knees on the floor and reach over? I don't know why you reach over. I would did the whole gambit. I would do the whole gambit. But I would probably I would rotate her instead of me move. You know what I mean? When I bathe my wife, I rotate her. I don't move. Like I don't go like I'm standing in the shower with her, and like if I'm bathing this side, the right tit. Let's say she's facing this way, and I'm bathing the right tit and the armpit, and then I go down and then I get down on my knees and go on the leg and clean the puss and all that and the toes. I don't go around her. I rotate her. Now she's facing that way, and I bathe this side.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Bathe side. And I swipe the soap. I would swipe the soap between her butt cheeks like I do to myself. You know what I mean? Like rub it in there.
Nice.
And it doesn't, because she has no hair, obviously, it doesn't lather nicely like it does in my ass. My ass is just like a fucking, you know what I mean?
It's a loofah. It's a built-in loofah, dude.
Yeah. My ass, the soap's like on the soap is just like pouring out everywhere. There's little hair patches everywhere to like invigorate the soap. Make it stop. All right. No, not I always bathed her standing. She was never always standing. Shave your ass. Are you kidding me?
That's so much work, dude.
This is a good question. Oh wow, would you sleep with all the dudes in the same day, or the other two just for dates? That's a great question.
I don't
I
know.
shave my butt. We know, dude. we,
Brother, you're a fucking naked mole rat.
bro, we know. When I close my eyes, pull boy, and see you naked, you are hairless as fuck.
Probably nair your fucking balls too.
Yeah, at night when I go to bed, dude, he's probably lasered everything.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. He's definitely lasered.
I would only keep multiple boyfriends if I wasn't sleeping with any of them. That's a G move.
Any of them?
Yeah,
What's
that's
the
a G
point?
move. Yeah, I like that. I would only have multiple girlfriends if I was sleeping with all of them. Okay. You can carry your guns anywhere. We did voter ID. Oh, here it is, dude. Here it is. Here it is, Jake. Here it is. It's Jake, you're attracted to cucks. You watch this show and Breaking Bad. Think of you've surrounded yourself with cucks.
When I see the Make America Great Again, my comment is, do you accept that that could possibly be construed as a racist remark?
All right.
Dude, that
Oh, I
know I'm preaching to the choir here. I know you guys have all heard this before, but those are the people that fucking hate black people. Those are the same ones that enforce all the plantation talk. Someone has to be offended for them to keep power. He's too stupid to know it. Cranston doesn't know it. I'm not saying that he's overtly a fucking Nazi, but that's how it works. That motherfucker just enforces people stay on the plantation. All the political correctness stuff, demanding that fucking little black kids and little Jew kids be offended the second that they're born on planet Earth, and that there's a word waiting for them that they're going to be offended by their whole life. It's all fucking plantation master shit. Listen, can you fucking believe he's worried about fucking hurting someone's feelings when we're about to fucking lose our freedom of speech? What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Make America Great Again. My comment is, do you accept that that could possibly be construed as a racist remark?
Listen, everything can be construed as a racist remark. How about how fucking his entire show, Breaking Bad, was fucking offensive. So many people I know were like, dude, made it through 2 episodes, not watching that. You don't want to listen to Nicki Minaj and her talk about fucking niggas sitting on her face and her fucking peeing on dudes and shit like that. Don't listen to it. No one's trying to fucking ban her. Do you think Make America Great Again makes more people offensive, or Nicki Minaj music, or Cardi B, or any of that shit? Is this guy out of his fucking mind that Make America Great Again should somehow be tiptoed around while the fucking rap industry exists? I do find some things offensive. I find it offensive that they're trying to chop penises off of fucking little boys and make a fucking business out of it.
The Make America Great Again. My comment is, do you accept that that could possibly be construed as a racist remark?
Possibly construed. Wow. Imagine what it's like being around that guy, tiptoeing around that guy. That's what I meant earlier when I was saying, like, that's what it's like fucking Nicki Minaj or Cardi B. You have to, like, tiptoe around the pussy. It's like, I guarantee you it's not fun. It doesn't go.
All right, I'll explain it to Walter White here. When people are talking about making America great again, they're not talking about race or gender. They're talking about a time when our country believed in the American dream. They didn't shit on the American dream. You know, similar to the way your descendants came here from Ireland and Germany. Like your ancestors came to America to pursue the American dream, and you got to become a really wealthy millionaire actor. That's what we're pursuing. That's what we're believing in. When we say make America great again, it has nothing to do with your skin color. It has to do with this great country. In fact, I would argue that America was great when shoes weren't made in China by slaves and still cost us $300 for some reason. Or when people could afford homes, when we believed in police officers, and we didn't blanketly call the military and the police racist. Maybe when we didn't warmonger. I also like when we had freedom of our body, not just to get the abortions everyone seems to like, but also not to have to get a vaccine mandated by the government. When we didn't have arguments that people with penises are magically women. When we didn't believe men could have babies. These are the times when we thought America was great. It has nothing to do with racism. It has nothing to do with fascism or sexism. It's just when we kind of all got along and believed in making this country great instead of making it like every other country who seems to come here and go, why isn't this country like the one I didn't like and came from? That's what we're talking about.
When I see the Make America Great Again.
Hey, sorry, Jake. I'm not like, this guy's free to do what he wants, but I ain't supporting his shit. It's like, hey, dude, if there were people who like, it's not like I'm not buying something from someone who makes shirts of some baseball team I don't like, or these people believe in some really fucked up shit, dude. And I'm just not supporting it. I'm just not voting with my dollar for anything that dude's involved in. Zero. Fuck that dude. And I can't do it with everything, right? Or else, I mean, fuck, my own show is on the Nazis platform. The YouTube, I mean, Google is the top dog of oppressors. Am I allowed to smash to R. Kelly? Yeah, I think so. I put these people worse than pedos, because pedos know that they're doing something wrong. These people are trying to normalize pedophilia. This is the group that has no fucking boundaries of what they want to accept in the world. They're too free. Lauren, don't do that much ecstasy. We're like, a little pedophilia is fine. That's too much. Don't let the whole thing like pop open and just all your brains fall out. Just a little schmidgy. Sure, schmidgy. Like, wouldn't it be great if you were listening to Lauren's show and she's telling a story about how when she was fucking a guy, she yelled out Tommy's name?
Oh, fuck.
Dude, that would be fucking amazing. That show would kill. That show would kill. Oh. Yeah, that's how bad things have gotten. It's not the pedos we have to worry about. It's the people trying to normalize pedophilia. That's how fucking weird things have gotten. They've pushed the line back. Yeah, that would be a great show, wouldn't it? Like Brianna knows. I mean, that show would kill.
It would. Just like Bachelor.
I see. Thank you, Jake. Thank you. I see. Maybe two I sees. I see.
You see.
This guy's worried about the word MAGA offending people. He's like pointing at his face.
You see.
How embarrassing is it to even say this? Like, even if I thought this, I wouldn't say this. After I just said it'd be funny to hear Lauren scream out Tommy's name. Let's hear a story about that. But
My comment is, do you accept that could possibly be construed as a racist remark?
do you accept that could possibly be construed as a racist remark? Brian, do you possibly accept that it's not being construed, but if that is actually your take, that you're a fucking totalitarian fascist trying to control people's thoughts and speech? That's not even, I'm not even asking you to accept it. Do you realize that that's what you're doing? If that is actually a premise you believe in. I mean, it's out of context. Maybe the next thing out of his mouth was, those people are fucking idiots who believe that. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe it's out of context. Maybe Cranston's cool. I need to see the whole clip.
Maybe.
It's like, shit. And Donald Trump talking about the weave. I've been doing the weave since I was fucking born. I'm 1,000 times better at it than Trump. Fucking the weave. It's just called having like 10 conversations at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's my text thread with my wife. Usually it's like response, enter, response, enter, response. We just talk about like 5 different things at the same time.
Wives are great.
They're the best.
Joe Westland, I'm rewatching Breaking Bad now. Disgusting. Trying so hard not to watch Walter White and not Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
I don't even I want to go to Dexter's Instagram so bad, but I'm so afraid I'm going to see he's a fucking black square cuck Nazi Jew hater. Every time I fucking check some actors fucking, although I think Rita might not be. I think Rita might have,
she might be cool.
Yeah, I think she might be cool. She's into fitness and shit. She does fitness videos.
Fitness dick in her mouth.
Here we go. Get ready for this fucking shit.
Nancy Pelosi has a little problem because her husband sold their Visa stock. They had a lot of Visa stock one day before Visa. It was announced that Visa is being sued by the Department of Justice. Think of that. Nancy Pelosi sold vast amounts of Visa stock one day before the big lawsuit that we all read about a few days ago was brought against Visa. You think it was luck? I don't think. She should be prosecuted. Nancy Pelosi should be prosecuted for that. And Nancy Pelosi has a little problem because...
Dude, this bitch needs to be investigated.
Yeah. I can't believe she got elected again. She's been under heat for years.
Because the left media doesn't share any of this shit. This bitch needs to be... This chick needs to be fucking... for those of you who don't know who Nancy Pelosi is, let me pull up a picture of her.
With her fucking recessed eyeballs. She looks like she's on her deathbed.
It's not. I'm gonna pull up something a little more flattering.
Oh, oops.
Oh, what? Did you pull something up? Let me see what you got.
No, I don't have. I'm just.
This is Nancy needs to be investigated. Her and her husband need to be investigated
For the insane amount of insider trading they've been doing.
Yeah, Nancy Pelosi.
Jesus Christ.
That's real.
What
I don't know if
is
it's real, but it's real. It's a real photo.
Fucking cannons, dude.
They call her Nancy Hammers.
Do they?
Nancy, I don't know. That's what
Is
I
that
call
her
her.
stage name?
Vacation comes as Paul awaits trial. That's her husband for potential jail time for a DUI charge from a May incident in California.
Goals. Jesus. I want to know how long those implants have been in there.
She was in Italy fucking on her vacation while gas reached $6.22 a gallon on average in California. Jesus Christ.
Sick. Love that for you, dude.
How does she hide those things?
As about as craftily as Annie Agar does.
Who's Annie Agar?
She does like football, like NFL commentating, and she is like, nobody would know that she had big tits, but she is like notorious for placing a hand or hair exactly where you would see them.
Oh yeah, she's got some giant hammers. This chick does fucking college football commentating?
No, NFL. She does like she usually, it's her own stuff. Like she'll make reels about it, like couple minute long reels. It's actually hilarious. She does a really good job
About hiding her titties?
of hiding her
Is that-
titties, yes, but also
Is that her husband? Her husband's in a wheelchair?
No, that's her brother.
Oh.
But like, look at this. Just crazy hand placement every time. And then everybody's like, better coverage than the Packers, or just, it's pretty hilarious.
Click on the next photo over. Let me see if it's the next one. You got to click one and then you get to see the hammers.
Nope, never.
No. Well,
You'll
she's
never-
got
you
one.
will never-
She's got one just right on top. Well, This one, the America one, she got her hammers out in full blast. I was tripping on who's the girl who does the commentating for the UFC. I really like her. I thought she was going to come on the show. I don't know what happened. I dropped the ball on it.
Megan Levy.
No, the one with the blonde one who's really good with the giant tits. She got in trouble for maybe fucking one of her coaches. She sits in the commentator's booth with Daniel and Joe and
Laura Sanko.
Laura Sanko, yeah. This weekend, fucking Laura Sanko had her jugs out while she was at the commentator's table. And like, I was struggling with it a little bit because like, if you're a dude and you're trying to fucking stay focused for fucking 3 hours and they're so close to each other, right? They're shoulder to shoulder with each other sitting at that table.
Yeah.
Every time the camera comes on you and you're like supposed to be doing work, like you can't be like, you know what I mean? Like you got to just be locked in on her eyes. Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Incredible hammers. Crazy. Laura Sanko. Yeah. She's tiny too. She seems cool as shit.
Yeah. She does seem cool.
Great fucking commentator. I love her shit. I love when she talks about all the nuances of the fights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's a brown belt.
I think she used to fight in the UFC. That was before she got the hammers installed.
Like Paige Van Zandt.
Did Van Zandt get hammers installed? Yeah, like how the fuck? Yeah,
sure,
Felder and this guy had to work next to her. How the fuck are you supposed to work next to that? Paul Felder's cool as shit. I didn't know that. I thought Van Zandt's were just like because she keeps an extra 10 around the midline. So she got big old titties.
Van Zandt does OnlyFans now and slap fighting.
I saw the slap fighting.
She definitely does OnlyFans too.
Look how tiny Laura Sanko is.
Damn. Is that? Oh yeah, that trophy's half her size.
Look at you got to wear gloves when you hold that trophy so you don't get fingerprints on it.
Yeah.
I can't stand all the makeup. I cannot stand it. It is fucking disgusting. Listen, I wouldn't kiss that either. Fucking get a chemical burn from fucking kissing her face.
Maybe that's why guys don't like kissing.
Yeah. I like this version of her. Not that version. Yeah, there you go. Oh, look, pre-titties.
Hey, Daniel, I'm looking at the same thing that Sevon's looking at.
What do you say?
He said, I can see what you're looking at reflected in your glasses. It's like, yeah, because it's the same fucking screen, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I think I haven't ever done OnlyFans, but I think it would be just crazy disappointing. I have a feeling it's not. I have a feeling it's crazy disappointing. No money that you've ever donated to this show has gone to OnlyFans. Explain to me how there was ever a choice. Let's say what he's saying is true. How is there ever a choice for who to vote for? Like, can you like, how do you walk up like to your aunt or your mom or your dad or your brother and be like, I'm sorry, how did you vote for Kamala? What part of hurting children are you okay with? Like, what part of anyone thought that was remotely okay?
Gender insanity being pushed on our children is an act of child abuse. Very simple. Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous.
That's where fucking 12-year-olds can get drugs that change their hormonal makeup without telling their parents, for anyone who's confused. That's where you can tell your mom when you're 14, I want to have my penis chopped off, and your mom can write you a fucking note and you get your penis chopped off.
Hell yeah.
What fucking country do we live in that this is fucking okay? We know people, all of us know people who thought that this was okay.
This is America.
That includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
But what if they want it?
They can wait till they're 19 or 20 or 25 till the fucking frontal lobe is fully developed.
Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers, which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination. And
listen, so no one get your panties in a twist. If you're some fucked up parent and you want to tell your kids that they might be trapped in the wrong body, go ahead and tell them. But guess who can't say it to your kids? The school teachers. Now, people are going to be like, how is that freedom of speech? How is that freedom of speech? The same reason why there's no book banning, but it's not called book banning when you don't allow child porn in fucking little kids' fucking schools, or when you don't allow child porn at all. That's not book banning.
Elimination of federal funding. As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. The bill will also make clear that Title IX prohibits men from participating in women's sports, and we will protect the rights of parents from being forced to allow their minor child to assume a gender which is new and an identity without the parents' consent. Under my leadership, this madness will end. Thank you very much.
How the fuck did we get? I mean, how the fuck did we get here?
I don't know, but I'm stoked that he said something about it.
Oh my goodness.
I wasn't sure if he like knew. I don't know. I guess I've never heard him say anything about it. It was pretty wild.
I want them to outlaw birth control.
Wow, really?
I don't know. I just thought I'd say except for Lauren. Lauren can still take it just while we run this little dating op. Other than that, isn't birth control just fucking hormones for little kids?
Yeah, kind of.
This is a crazy clip. It's titled "Sucking Dick" on ESPN. Oh yeah. This is. Oh yeah. Wait till you see this. So I was gonna play this clip earlier, and then it was too long to get to the sucking dick part. So but then I found a short version that gets straight to the point. This is why CrossFit will never be a professional sport. I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but this is the main reason. Because the only fucking hope it has is me, and I'm fucking a midget Armenian fucking old man. Can't do it on my own. We need someone cool like Pat McAfee. But listen to this.
I'm trying to figure out all morning. What are they saying? Hey!
Dude, he goes into he does that the whole time he's over there. He does AO and whatever school he's at, the kids yell, "Suck that tiger bitch, tiger dick bitch." This is on
So what are they
ESPN.
saying? I can't hear. It's too loud. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach, I've been trying to figure out all morning. What are they saying? Hey! So
Holy shit, dude.
And
I
dude,
love that.
Isn't it crazy? It's like,
Oh, that's so fucking good.
but somewhere right now, someone's already called fucking Annette, this morning and been like, Sevon on his podcast was saying that Lauren should date, maybe do some drugs and like do a dating show. And it would be funny if she called out Tommy's name while she was boning and told that story. I just want to report that before you think about letting him come to the games next year. He was admiring Danny Shorts. No one noticed those before him. I just want to tell you.
Nobody cared.
Hello? No, wait.
Hello?
No.
Hello, this is Annette Rivas. I'll be investigating someone. This is exactly what it sounds like if you didn't know. I am Annette Rivas. I will be investigating someone's talk on the show this morning regarding Danny Spiegel's shorts. Thank you. And don't tell anyone, but I yell out Sevon's name when my husband's packing my ass all the time.
Wow.
Really, Annette?
It's disgusting.
Pretty fucked up, dude.
Meanwhile, on ESPN.
what are they saying? I can't hear. It's too loud.
So is that the coach of the team that's playing that weekend? He's interviewing him. Is that the coach?
Yeah,
Good
it
luck
looks like
tonight,
the LSU
coach.
He looks like the LSU coach.
Look how serious he gets when he goes, I have a question for you. Watch how serious the guy gets.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach, I've been trying to figure out all morning.
Look at how serious he gets. He's like, oh, this is going to be interesting. All right.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
What you got?
What are
for
they
that?
saying?
Hey!
So what are they saying? I can't hear. It's too loud. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach.
Oh, that's Coach Saban. I've heard that name.
No, not the guy directly next to him. That's not Coach Saban.
Oh.
I think that's Brian Kelly or whoever the coach of the LSU Tigers is.
Man. Oh my God! Look at his profile pic as
Brian
Dave
Kelly.
Chappelle. Oh, that something's. Oh shit! The phone is a mess. Oh my goodness. Caller, hi. Hello. Oh shit. Caller, hi.
Hey, Seven, it's Corey.
Hey.
As an LSU fan, so there's a song called Neck. I think it's called by Jay the Wizard, and there's a point in there where it says where the band used to play it, the LSU band used to play it, and then the students at some point changed one part of the lyrics to "suck that tiger dick, bitch," and it's every single home game. Like there's people have T-shirts and shit that say "Let the band play Neck." Like it's a whole thing.
All right.
So whenever and the part of it when he's going, hey, and that's the next line in the song. Suck that tiger dick, bitch. Yeah, it's a whole thing, dude.
I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought that could fly on ESPN?
That was a terrible idea. Whoever did that did no research whatsoever, because they could have just turned around and asked somebody standing behind them, because they were doing game day from LSU Saturday, and like they would have found out real quick, hey, maybe we should not put that on TV.
And it was on, but he did it. He did it a few times too. I think he did it.
He just Google or YouTube.
Oh, see, I think they just said it there somewhere. He does a long version of it, and it's so funny. But it's just I thought it was too long for the show. Dude, it's cold, right?
Yeah, it was
left the door open.
There you go. That's it right there.
Which one?
I got it pulled up right here.
LSU band.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, okay. Hey, and I want you to know those are Kamala voters, people. This is what you're good for. All right. Thank you for the education.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, Seven. You have a good one. Love you, brother.
There we go. There we go.
What you
There we
need?
go. Nothing. I want to talk to you a little bit.
I'm on a roll though with some adult shit.
Not really.
No, I am killing it. Have you been watching the show this morning?
No, I don't watch. I don't watch porn stuff.
Wait, say that again.
Whoa.
Wait, hold that again. Say again. You didn't hear Mom laugh this morning?
No.
Dude, the show's been killing.
Not really.
You sure about that?
What are you touching?
He wants to hear.
Hey, how much equipment do you think is in here? What do you think the value is? If you had to guess money wise, is there $100 worth of stuff in here, or $1,000 worth of stuff in here, or 10,000? What would you think the value is of?
Definitely more than 10,000. That's for sure.
Yeah, good job, buddy. What do you think about my
I don't
artwork? What do you think
know.
about my artwork over there?
Oh, that's pretty, but now it's getting ugly because it's molded.
Did you know that I used to draw, Caleb?
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that drawing, that really intricate thing that you made.
Yeah.
You had-
Have you been to my house? Have you been here?
No, you've showed me before, I think.
Oh, just on, yeah. All right. Hey, it's a little far this morning. Oh, the show's a little like, you mean like I expanded the possibilities of things we can talk about. I went outside the boundaries of the rules. Is that what Heidi's saying?
Yeah, I think Heidi's been a little uncomfortable today.
Like even this show, hey, Sevy, reel it in a little bit, buddy.
Yeah, I think that's what she's saying.
Reel it in. Sevy's crushing it. Just ask him.
No, it's a great day to go. No, it's a great day to go to. No, it's a great. It's
You got a stuttering problem? I can get you help for that.
Today, Junior.
Oh, man.
Today's a Oh my God! Hold on.
Wow.
I can't talk. I'm 7.
I want to explain this right.
Okay. I'll give you some time. I'll give you some space.
It's a great day to go to the lighthouse.
Why do you say that?
It's raining.
Oh, okay. I'd do that with you. Are you guys done striking?
Oh no, mechanics is coming tomorrow.
Oh, is there nothing going on today? I'll take you guys there.
Oh, we have kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, and that's it.
Okay.
But 3:30. That's in like.
Yeah,
Yeah, 3:30 is in a couple.
I'd take you guys there. I go lighthouse. Is it raining right now outside?
Yeah, it's drizzling.
Wow. Is it supposed to rain all day?
I don't know.
That'd be fun. I
don't
want
know
it to
anything.
rain. I don't want it to drizzle. I want it to pour.
Yeah. me
Yeah,
too.
that's a good take. I like that. I don't like it when it drizzles either. I
like
prefer
it-
when it pours.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
fun.
It's fun when it drizzles, but it's more
That way you
fun.
don't have to spit on your hand.
You only get that if you were here in the beginning of the show. 2 p.m. the sun comes out.
2
That
p.m.
means you guys could go swimming today too.
No, we're not.
No, come on.
We're doing kickboxing.
Listen, you're gonna be so happy when
No,
you're.
we're not.
But listen,
No.
this summer
But-
I'm gonna make you guys take crazy surf lessons, and I don't want to hear any shit where you guys, I can't swim, it's scary out there.
We're
I don't want to
not
hear any of that shit.
going there.
Yeah, so you guys need to practice swimming as much as you can. You have like 6 months to become really proficient swimmers, so you don't have any bullshit excuses when I take you to surf camp this summer. And you're gonna do a lot of
No.
listen, dude. You're gonna become a world-class surfer. Fighting and surfing, those are your things. You don't have a choice.
They do.
Oh,
Heidi, come on, please. I'm begging you.
oh,
You're
when
gonna
is
do it.
Dave
You're
going
gonna
to?
like it.
Yeah, thank you, Caleb.
I'm gonna be sick for another year if you put me in that.
Mom agrees
Please.
on it.
That's the moms don't like the dad makes the rules, guys.
No.
No.
He
When
for
is
sure
Dave?
does.
When is Dave going to
Not
come out of
Monday.
hiding? He has to come out sometime. I know. I'll text him.
He's been shooting. He's posting. He's alive.
Some shooting. Yeah, what I was not growing up. Yes, exactly. You're gonna surf and fight. You're not gonna be a pussy like your dad.
You aren't though.
I know, but I was.
Wow, that was really sweet.
Yeah, in the beginning, when I was born, I was just a little pussy. With love and care, I grew up to a strong old man.
Come on, please. No.
He's gonna forget about it. He won't even have the memory.
I'm hungry.
Too old.
I'm starving. I barely had anything. I had one pancake, one hard-boiled egg. I forgot my cookie. I'll
You
make
don't just cook for yourself? You haven't figured it out yet?
Be sometime.
my brother cooks for me. I'm the king. They're my servants.
No, I don't.
What do they
cook
make for you?
I cook for you because I want to cook.
Well,
Is your
basically
nose
make
stuffed up? Why do you
sandwiches.
sound like that? Your nose stuffed up?
Did you hear me blow it in the middle of the night?
No, you blew your nose in the middle of the night?
No. You were awake.
I was?
Yeah.
In the middle of the night?
Dude, I slept horrible last night. Well, I slept a good first 7 hours. The last hour was fucked up. Hey, I don't know if this is appropriate. I have to turn you guys' I'll just stop it if it gets crazy. Someone just sent this to me.
Tough break for Cammy, huh?
You just started a war.
No, I just finished one.
I am going to do everything in my power to end you.
Listen here, I've been around a lot longer than you.
Yeah, no shit.
You never understood how this really works. You were always a good soldier for them, but not me. I didn't get plucked out of nowhere like you did. I spent 40 years hiding skeletons for those fucks.
I knew you were fucking stupid, but this is insane. You really don't know the enemies you just made. We are going to erase you from history.
Oh, like I give a fuck. I've made my bed. I'll lay in it. I know my family is protected. How about yours? How long do you think before investigations start? How long do you think you'll stay useful to them? Besides, give yourself some credit. You were the one that dared him to run, but now I gave him the Oval Office. How about you?
Joe, what the fuck did you do?
I don't remember. Just a crazy old man, right?
Did you make a deal with him?
Like I said, my family's protected. Hold on, I got someone who wants to talk to you.
Hello, Barry. It's been quite a long time, hasn't it?
This isn't fucking over.
I'm not an idiot, Barry. I just play one on TV.
Heidi.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Trump was destroying.
Damn.
It's awesome.
I felt my
I didn't get
testosterone
that.
go up a little bit.
I didn't really get that though.
How was that fun?
The crowd has spoken. Ken Walter says it's time for you guys to go to the secret candy drawer. Barf, music is gay, so stupid. I loved it. Did you like it, Caleb?
It was good.
Don't worry, we will.
This is all a TV
Someday.
show.
It is a TV show.
Yeah, that is good. I like that. Hey, is it weird? Mission Bell, is it weird? Like every time you go say something negative about Trump, the implication is that you're pro pedophilia. Is that weird?
No.
That's the part I don't get. How you could ever like what did he do? Every time you go against him, that's what you're saying.
I'm trying to organize it. Sorry. Hey. Should really fix these mics.
I should have a sign on
that
the door.
one.
I should have a sign on the door that says 18 and older only.
No. Hold on, let me do the math. 17. Oh, about to be 18. Oh, about to be 18, Sevy. About. Yeah, 24. About to be 26 actually.
There's a third one sitting back there on that table.
Third one.
You see what I mean? I just pivoted the camera around so you could see. So there's those two guys, and then there's a third one back there with headset on and earphones.
It's like when you have like border collies and all three of them are just staring at you, waiting for you to do something.
Yeah, it's like Jesus. I would stay on for another hour and just rip shit up with you, but I gotta. When you have three boys like this, it truly is like a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Don't listen.
You can just don't listen.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? Fine.
I don't know, guys.
fine.
I thought that was good.
What? And not ish.
I'm gonna see who sent that to me. Oh, now you guys are in fucking big trouble. The boss is calling.
Oh no.
Sousa, hi.
Yo, hey, how you doing?
Do the boys have to get off the show?
Well, I was actually gonna say right
Who's
before you
the
get off,
boss
do you want
again?
to
Oh
real
no.
quick
Do I want to what?
ad read real quick?
Oh, yeah. That's probably a
Wait,
good
who's
idea.
calling?
Where would I go do that?
Oh.
Oh, wait, hold on. I lost you. Hold on. Oh, we're giving away $5,000 tomorrow, right? Tomorrow we're giving away $5,000. We're giving away $5,000 tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah.
$7,000, $8,000. How much
and I
money are we
got
giving
the
away
last-
tomorrow? How much money are we giving away tomorrow?
$9,000 in total.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Oh. Well, can't really hear Susan anymore, but hopefully,
Oh, when I pull my camera off, he disappears?
yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. How much are we giving away tomorrow again, Susan? Say it again.
$10,000
$10,000.
Jesus
in total.
Oh,
Yep.
you've closed.
Hey, can we just make it $9,000 so I could pocket a G?
Yeah, we actually can. There's been a new arrangement. We're taking $500 away from first and second place.
First place is now $4,500. Okay. And Cooper's coming on tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm pumped. Did you get a chance to look through any of the material yet?
No, the PDF for the state of the
Yeah.
industry. No, I'll do that tonight though. I'll probably spend a couple hours digging around.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I got some. I'm digging it already. There's some really cool insights with that data, especially like in terms of like cost of running a gym, like year over year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be a great show. They put it together so beautifully. Wait till you see it. It looks fucking great. Okay, so did you try any of this True Nutrition stuff? Did they send anything to your home?
No, what is it? I have the holy balls.
Holy balls.
I know, aren't those great?
These are great. What's the True Nutrition thing?
So this is just for audio only. That's why it's like this ad
But what's the
read.
product? Did they say they sent something to my house? My counter has a bunch of shit on it.
I think you were.
I have
to get to be.
I have that mud water. I haven't tried it. It looks good.
Oh no, I already made that one.
Okay.
We kind of just went with it. So this True Nutrition is like it's like a supplement company. They probably sent you like a shaker bottle, maybe some like creatine or protein or something.
I don't remember that.
And that's why I was like wondering if they did or not. But basically, it's like there's like proteins, there's just the normal run of the mill supplement shit.
Oh yeah, let me see, Caleb. Let me see what their protein looks like. Their
Hold on. Let me get to
like
the
their
shot
box, their shot. Yeah. Tell them to send me some Ozempic.
What the hell would you do with those Ozempic?
I don't know, but I know I'm gonna get a text from.
Waste away.
Send you some. I'll send you some. I know I did not get that, but I love it already. True Nutrition is probably one of my favorite products, not only because it comes quickly, but because of the contents inside of it. At a very affordable cost, I know I'm getting the best high quality grass-fed whey that's anywhere on the market. But it doesn't just stop there. I like the debitterized, hydrolyzed whey protein isolate. I know it's a mouthful. You can just call it the DHWPI. It is fantastic. And there's 1 pound bags, only $18. So if you are like me and your health is very important to you and you want the best for your body and you work out and are buff like me and need a lot of protein to maintain your muscle, or you want to build more muscle like my beautiful son, Avi, head over to True Nutrition and get yourself a bag of protein today.
Okay, that was beautiful. Now I just sent you a text. If you just read that text verbatim, and then instead of where it says insert code, just say Sevon. We'll be funny.
Okay, hold on. Don't say anything when I read this, okay? Don't say anything because I'm recording this.
Oh, right.
I'm talking to you, Caleb.
Got it.
For a limited time, our listeners at the Sevon podcast get 15% off, even though you deserve 30. Take two. For a limit, I can't. I'm just such a freestyler. For a limited time, our listeners at the Sevon podcast get 15% off. That's twice as much as 7.5% off your entire order when you use code Sevon, SEVAN. That's N as in Nancy. Use that code at checkout and get 15% or 7.5% times 2 off your order at truenutrition.com with promo code SEVAN, SEVAN. Take the guesswork out of your nutrition with True Nutrition. Almost perfect.
Perfect.
Dude,
That's it.
I used some stomach muscles there. I felt my stomach get tight. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I felt like my six pack.
Hey, it's so crazy. You can't even be non-authentic. You couldn't even get through a sentence of one ad read without ad-libbing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mine turned out with all those little beep signs and all the crazy.
When you
my
spelt
wife's
your
voice
name,
and
you're like
everything.
so loud.
I want to ask you a question, but it's just so not appropriate.
Ask me, hit me
With the
hit
kids
me.
here. I'm going to ask you metaphorically. Ready?
Okay, yeah.
Would if I told you I gave you won a Lamborghini and it
Me?
was going to be delivered,
Yep.
no, quiet.
Oh.
And it was going to be delivered to your house tomorrow.
Okay.
And then it came to your house and the flatbed truck lowered it off in front of your house and left. How disappointed would you be when you opened the hood and there was no engine in there?
I would. How is that funny?
I mean, I would probably just think that's just one massive joke. I would just be like, holy shit. And then I would be pretty disappointed. I'm not a huge car person, but you for sure want to get in there and start that thing up and just fucking smash it around the freeway, right?
Yeah, you want to smash it. Yeah, you want to smash it. I'm speculating that's what it's like being with Cardi B or Nicki Minaj.
Really? You think so? You don't think they're more like
no go. None of
assertive?
that. No. All sorts of it. One of my mom's friends got a convertible MG brand new when I was a kid, and she's like, "Sevon, do you want to ride in it?" And I said, "Sure." And I got in, and she gave me like 8 rules right off the bat.
Yeah.
And I just opened the door and I said, "Nope, you have too many rules." I was like probably like 7, and I went to my mom's car. My mom's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "She got too many fucking rules."
Dude, hey, I had this aunt that did the same thing, and she would always try to bribe us with like different like candies or something. And it was just like, no, we don't even want. First off, your candy sucks, and secondly, like, no, there's just too many rules here.
I can't be bribed.
Hey, you know what else is interesting? How do you feel? And this ties into almost like a Zuckerberg thing. You know how you were saying like maybe now, like these Nicki Minaj's, it's like all show, no go.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that's what's happening with Zuckerberg right now and his kind of rebrand? Do you think this is just a big PR stunt that he's like, and I know he's actually doing the thing, but
yes.
Hey, you think through predictive power of like what they have back there with the algorithms, they're like, dude, the tide is turning. You cannot be this freaking beta finance tech bro anymore. Like you need to.
I think it's all, hey, dude, it's as much of a scam as the governor of New York saying, get the vaccine and you can eat a hamburger. You'll get a free hamburger. Are these fries I'm eating now? That's the Zuckerberg that we know. Like,
yep.
Like, here's free fries and a lap dance in New York City if you take these government mandated drugs. Yeah, it's complete. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say something, but I don't want to. I want to say something, but I don't want to offend Doug Reed.
David Reed.
Yeah, David Reed. Men, most men. I think it's a strong correlate that men who date Asian women are cucks because Asian women are so fucking dominant. Like they just like the ones the good Asian women usually date Asian men. The ones that date white guys, they just dominate them. All the fucking white dudes I've ever known who dated Asian women, those women are just fucking powerful as all get out. They scare the shit out of me. And by powerful, I'm being very nice. By powerful, I'm being nice. I mean, they just they own their men. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're the ones who are like, I'll let you know when you can have one drink. Look at Judy laughing. Yeah. You know it's true, Judy. They're like, I'll let you know when you can have one drink. They're like, they make them get they're the ones that tell their husbands when they can and can't shave, how to do their hair, what to wear, all that shit. That's my prejudice, my stereotype, I don't know. Some people might call it racism.
You walk up to the party and you go stand next to the group of people talking, and the wife just looks over and she goes, "Is that your second drink already?"
Yeah. I mean, she owns Zuck, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be pretty interesting. I think
it's like magic pussy, and she doles it out just like she's in complete control of it. You know what I mean? Like he didn't get to roll her over on her side at 3 a.m. Oh shit! I should turn off Ari's headset. Getting out of control.
Yeah.
Oh no,
totally.
Don't worry. What you just said, what you just said, I do the opposite to Dre. She doesn't do that to me. I do that to her, basically.
Oh, he has a Japanese girlfriend. He's got a Japanese girlfriend for 2 years now, since he's been 5, right?
I think, but
you're a
she
weeb,
doesn't
huh?
tell me what to do.
Jesus
I
Christ,
tell her what to do.
I
Okay.
forgot you were here. I'm out of control.
It's fine. It's fine.
Jeez.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
What?
I think you're talking a little too fast.
I'm talking too fast. Okay, I'll slow it down. I got pretty fired up because I got.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
It's fine. It's fine. I do. What you just said, she does the complete opposite.
Okay, you rule the roost. You tell her how to cut her hair and that shit.
No, she does it. But every time she said, "Don't get a mohawk. Don't get a mohawk," I'm never gonna get a mohawk.
Oh, because you listen to her, she runs you.
No, she doesn't run me. I just don't want a mohawk. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Everything she tells me not to do, I don't want to do it. Basically.
Once you go Asian, you never go Caucasian.
Facts. Once you're a weeb, you're always a weeb.
I always say I'm gonna get it, and then she's like, "No, don't get it." I'm like, "I'm just kidding. I'm never gonna get it."
Yeah, there you go. Hey, keep her guessing, and you say you're just kidding, all right, and then show up with it one day.
Yeah.
Let her know.
Hell yeah.
You answered to no one, buddy.
Hell yeah.
I'm not.
Except for of course your mom and dad.
I don't know what that means. But
Good. All right. Thanks for doing that ad read. I appreciate it.
Do we know who the
I'll
winner
probably-
is? Have you and Brett picked the winner yet?
Dude, so there's a handful of them. So truth be told, there's still another like dozen that I'm gonna review because like I have to go back and kind of watch some of the earlier ones I did too, because I just kind of took little notes on like, okay, this one looked really good. The crowd really liked this one. The members really like thumbs this one up or left a comment here, right? So like I'm taking all things into consideration. But I'm gonna kind of screw you over a little bit. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to basically grab a handful of videos.
Oh, I hate
and
you.
then
I hate you.
Yeah.
I hate you.
I'm gonna have you watch them, and then Caleb, don't think you're free from this either, buddy. You should watch these too, and then I'll narrow it down for those. And then I would love for you guys to just pick like, hey, I watched through them, and like this one was really cool, or this one spoke to me, and then we'll let you weigh in. You and Caleb weigh in for like that final 3 for podium. I'll serve you up the main ones, and then we'll let you guys pick.
All right. You're a good man for doing that, Susie. You're a good man. I know you've put in fucking 40 hours on this, so thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I've enjoyed doing it. To be honestly, the watching those stories and seeing what's happening in the village has just really like fired me up to continue to contribute to the space at whatever level possible. So it was cool. It was inspiring, but I'm also glad it'll be getting over with, and we get some people some money.
All right. I'll talk to you later. Okay. You'll be on the show with us tomorrow morning?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Bye. Thank you.
All right, dude. Okay. Bye.
Why does it make that beeping noise?
That's someone hung up. Janine, I married white because I didn't want a passive Asian man before my white husband. I only dated Asian.
Wow.
And listen, it's not it has nothing to do with them being Asian per se, like, you know, the genetic makeup. It's the culture. It's just culture. So yeah, it's just like if you married a black woman, she probably hits you. There's a 50% chance she hits you. Just part of the culture. You get hit. Yeah. Just telling you that's how it is. That's actually a not exact representation. Anyway, I don't care. Okay, here we go. Daniel Brandon. Speaking of super beef. Oh, is that blood on her leg?
I don't know.
The beautiful and powerful, vivacious, passionate, and crazy Danielle Brandon. Been doing this for a couple of years now, so I get better and better since each year when headed into a competition as to where I'm at physically. relative to strength and endurance, to put it way too simply. I knew coming into Rogue, as some of you heard me say, and I told you I wasn't lying, in the most non-self-deprecating way, that I wasn't very strong. So I took the harsh losses and lessons as best as I could in those events, but still knowing and getting the very much expected outcome burns. And going into an event like that can feel scary and honestly quite embarrassing. This weekend, on 1 or 2 events, I was a bit gutted. Sorry, a lot gutted, as I had what I think were very realistic expectations and very real thing called sport happen. Well, I'll learn from it. It's still very hard to sit with the disappointment this time around. Guess I gotta figure that out. Anyways, here's some of my favorite messages. There's so many, so I literally feel so anxious knowing there's so many good ones. I can't share them all. But please know I see as many as I can, and they mean the world to me and do pick me up when it feels really hard or impossible to do. Thank you. I literally love y'all. Thank you, Rogue Invitational. Thank you, the Sevon Podcast, for an exceptional experience. And as I always say, the classiest of events that I feel honored to be invited to every time. And then it's a picture of her, great picture of her, sitting down. Looks like she's mourning. Of Danielle Brandon. You'll get back up, process, but stand up and adjust your crown. Hey, sometimes we lose to build ourselves back up. A lot of people are proud of you, and I hope that keeps your head up and spirits high. We love you, Danielle Brandon. Stumbling and failing is okay on the journey. I don't think you should use DB for Danielle Brandon. I think you should put DBE, because DB has stands for something else in the Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
Life's no fun without setbacks. You're an amazing athlete and an inspiration to many people in the world. You set your standards so high, so for that, you should be incredibly proud of yourself. No average person can do what you do. You set yourself up mentally, physically, and spiritually for the rest of your life. Keep going hard.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I'm not fucking reading that.
I'm not. There's no way. Too much. You're still a badass. You're still an inspiration. You still have a great rack. Oh,
Jesus.
That's cool.
Nice.
So we pick ourselves up and we keep moving. It was awesome to watch you this weekend. You inspire people even when you may not think you are. All right. Yeah, kudos to her. Good
Yeah,
job.
I wish I could see that post too.
Oh, you're blocked? Yeah, she set the bar on this one. She was the first one to do the rebound to show the real athleticism. What? What do you want? Tell me what you want. Tell me, just say it. Oh, you want me to end the show? All right, good job, DB. I wouldn't know. I guess it would be like waking up one morning and only having 5 listeners.
What?
Like, I wouldn't know what she's going through, because like I thought she did awesome.
Oh.
Like, I don't think any less or more of her. I'm just like, yeah, good job, girl. You fucking killed it. You went to fucking Scotland. You fucking put the smack down on in some of the events. You got beat in some of the events. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have no, I'm lacking empathy. I'm lacking empathy.
Did she win one of her events?
That's a good question. I don't think she won any events. There were 2 girls there there were 2 or 3 girls there that were so fucking good, Ari.
Oh.
That no one beats them. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the leaderboard. Let me see. Danielle Brandon. I'll tell you.
I think Toomey got 8th.
No, she got 1st. The best in one of the events, she got 3rd. But it was the 20 fittest women in the world.
-5.
-5 women?
The qualifier people.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I mean, she did great. She got her highest score. She got a 3rd and a 4th. It's pretty good. But she has and she got 11th overall. Ooh, she did get beat by Maddie Sturton, man on Anganese. All right, kill yourself. Never mind. Oh, and Danny Spiegel. Jesus. Yeah, that's not good, Danielle.
Yikes, dude.
Anyway, congratulations, Danielle. That's a heartfelt message. I respect that.
Of course, she is gonna get 1st.
Yeah, I agree.
one day she's gonna have to quit, right?
Yeah, everyone has to quit sooner or later.
Because they can't do it when they're like they couldn't.
They have a master's division for old people, but no one watches it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like your jiu-jitsu matches. Only the parents watch it. No one gives a shit about kids or old people. They pretend like they pretend like they do. At least kids, you know that there's hope that one day they'll be pros. So I think the kids is more fascinating than the old people. Don't you think, Caleb?
Yeah, for sure. Because the old people are well past their prime.
Yeah, it's like college football.
If you're over 35, I super don't care to watch you do anything.
Yeah.
The only people are going to come to watch your wife and maybe your parents.
I'll shower with you if you're over 35. That's it.
Yeah.
Careful, buddy. You're going to be 35 one day.
Thank you for clarifying that. Yeah, on the subject of censorship, since we're on with Elon, we know what's happening in Brazil. Sure, they blocked X. Now they've taken Starlink, to my understanding. Are we going to see any blowback if you and President Trump take office about all of the censorship that happened before? Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg just released that letter saying, "Oh, I fell to victim to the FBI pressure and made a sense." Are we going to see any repercussions for people that censored?
Yes, we're going to fire the people.
I'm gonna go play poker with my brothers. Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
I love you too, baby.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming on the show.
Mark Zuckerberg and all the other technology companies that they needed to censor. Fire the 50 intelligence operatives who said that the Hunter Biden laptop was Russian disinformation. A lot of those people still have security clearances. Strip every single one of those people of their security clearances. Fire every single person. You cannot lie. Take your position of public trust and lie to the American people for political purposes. It's disgraceful, and people have to suffer consequences for it.
Thank you for clarifying that. Yeah, on the subject of censorship, since we're on with Elon.
Dude, they're going to have to fire thousands of people.
For sure.
Thousands. Awesome. Yeah. Thousands of people who colluded to try to take away our First Amendment rights.
Fuck those guys.
Hey, I wonder, legitimately the government could come in and take YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. They have a case. They have a huge case.
Oh, yeah.
Colluding with foreign governments, censorship, having government contracts and not following the Constitution.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, fuck, dude. It's crazy.
It is.
Oh, swim is canceled today. I'm going to grab milk at the store and down the street. Oh, okay. Swimming's canceled today. That's how you know, I'm so happy. My kid's jiu-jitsu academy closes for no reason ever.
It's just always open?
Yeah, just they don't just because it's a fucking holiday doesn't mean you don't train.
That's cool.
The boys are complaining about DMV.
About what?
About the DMV. I'm just reading our thread.
Oh.
Just about how ass the DMV is. I want to get Jorge Ventura back on and find out how things are going to change at the border. I want to get his impression of that.
I think I just saw his name pop up on the schedule.
Oh, good.
Yeah. That'd be insane.
Yeah.
I wonder if he knows anything about that Marine that was killed in Mexico last month.
He probably does.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
If that's an evening show, you should come on that.
Yeah, I would. I will if it is.
Australia taking it in the dumper.
Last night, while most of us were distracted watching the US election, the Australian government thought it would be a great time to debate the highly controversial Freedom of Information Bill here in Australia. And this bill has had a lot of kickback because basically what it does is it makes the government the arbiter of truth as it relates to things that are published on social media.
The government, the arbiter of truth. You do not want the government controlling your media. That is totalitarianism. That is fascism. That is communism. That's like no guns in that, and they got you. Those two right there.
If the government doesn't like something that's published on social media around health, around finance, around really anything, they want to pass a law that gives them the power to force the big social media platforms to remove your voice, to remove your view from the platform. Now, think about the irony of that after the last few years that we've been through, where most of the misinformation came from our government. Just watch this, though, so you know that I'm not just banging on. This is actually what it looks like when you lose your rights while you're busy at work. This happened just a few hours ago in Canberra.
Order. The result of the division is ayes 79, noes 56. The matter was resolved in the affirmative.
So there it is, guys. That is 73 Labor politicians and 6 independents voting in favour of the bill. So when you go to vote next time, if you are a Labor voter, understand that is what you are voting for. You are voting to abdicate power to the government for what you can say online and what information you can share. Now, I don't know how much historical context you have around this, but if you really want to study the past, see how poorly this has turned out for entire nations. This is some scary, scary.
They control people with words. Naming is the origin of all particular things. We are watching in real fucking time, fucking Australia. It doesn't matter what you call it. You can call it a fucking demo. You can call it whatever you want. If you don't have freedom of speech, you're toast. You're done. You're not a democracy just because you vote after that. You have no fucking rights. The masses will just be fucking told what to do. Stuff will be written down and they'll follow it.
Stuff. When governments can silence their people, when governments can create propaganda and remove your power to share information that you think is true and helpful to others.
It doesn't even matter whether you think it's true or helpful. You have the right to share stuff that's not true and not helpful.
You don't have to look too far back in history to see how bad an idea that is. So
fucking insane. By the way, Australia and the UK and Germany they're all captured, and Canada, by the WEF. If you don't think so, just start Googling around. WEF, World Economic Forum documentary. They control the UN and the World Health Organization, and they're terrified of Trump. Yeah, the government shares shit that's not true all the time. Exactly. Very well said, Kevin.
Jeez.
Yeah, welcome to the Matrix. Yep. British influenced countries except USA are so to the authoritarian rule like follow a king. Yeah, it's nuts. And to let you know how powerful the word is, all they do is say that about Trump, and then their party believes it. That's how easily they're convinced by words. All right, that's all I got. I think the channel's done for today. I don't know if anyone else goes live today. I got to call Taylor. I'm not sure what's going on with Kill Taylor. I guess there could be one today or tomorrow. I don't have a sponsor yet. We need a sponsor. Operation Minced Meat. Oh, Get With the Programming in 30 minutes. Okay, cool. Chase and Bill over at Get With the Programming will be live in 30 minutes. 10:30 a.m. Time for Applebee's.
Hell yeah. Free Applebee's.
Tomorrow, Chris Cooper will be on. It'll be the launch of the State of the Industry report. It is the most comprehensive, biggest report on gyms worldwide, their status. It's an amazing, amazing report. Huge honor for the 7 podcast to always have Chris Cooper on. Largest gym consultant service in the world. They got like a 90% rate of success where people who use their services end up making more revenue and more profits within the first year. and he'll be on tomorrow. He also put up the $9,000 or $10,000 for the affiliate video contest that many of you entered. We'll be giving away that prize money. Thanks for being patient. I know we're 2 months late. He also paid for the behind the scenes the last 2 years from the CrossFit Games. Been a great guy. Anyway, time to go drink another cup of Paper Street coffee and put on the exerciser. Talk to you guys soon. Boom.